day it is. Hope everyone's having a spectacular evening. So welcome in Coast. Let the gambling, hockey, begin. So we are also live over on TikTok. So we got lots of exciting action coming from every which way. So let's jump right in and not waste any time. The starting lineups for the home and home finale versus the New Jersey Devils projected for the Toronto Maple Leafs. First line, superstar in the making who had a hat trick a couple nights ago, Michael Bunting. Playing alongside the man who had the hat trick last night, Austin Matthews. And they are paired up with the playmaker, Mitch Marner. The second line for the Leafs projected Alexander Kerfoot with Johnny T, Johnny Toronto, John Tavares. And of course, they're with William Nylander. The third line, the young gun who I'm so excited to see him playing super well right now, Ilya Mikheyev, is back with David Kempf and Andre Kashe. The fourth line, the grinders for the Maple Leafs. We have them, Pierre Engvall with Jason Spezza, who on TikTok, we talked about Jason Spezza a little earlier, but Pierre Engvall with Jason Spezza and Wayne Simmons. Now, backing up on the blue line, we have Morgan Riley with TJ Brody. Rasmus Sandin is back with Justin Hall, Travis Dermott, and Timothy Liljegren. Starting in goal, Jack Campbell is back. Yes, he started last night. He got rocked early and was pulled, but he's back between the pipes tonight. Nick Ritchie, Kyle Clifford, both scratched tonight, and on the injured list with his concussion is Jake Muzzin. Tiffany, good evening. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate it. For the Devils, their projected lineup, Pavel Zacha with Nico Hischier and Nathan Bastian. Igor I can't even pronounce that name. Sharnikovich with Jack Hughes and Jesper Bratt. Ex-Maple Leaf, Andreas Johnsson with Dawson Mercer and Thomas Tatar. Jimmy Vesey, also ex-Maple Leaf. Jimmy Vesey with Jesper Boykvist and Janne Kukkonen. On the defensive end, we have Jonas Slillighammer. What are with these names? Come on. Slillighammer, Damon Severson, Ryan Greaves with PK Subban, and Ty Smith with Colton White. Starting in goal projected for the Devils, John Gillies. Scratched for tonight's game, Christian Jaros, Manson Gersten, and Marian Studik. A lot of injuries for the Devils. Miles Wood out with a hip. Doogie Hamilton out with his jaw. Mackenzie Blackwood out with a heel. Jonathan Bernier out with the famous lower body injury. And of course, Michael McLeod with the famous upper body injury. So lots of injuries for the Devils. So when we look at how these teams stack up, and we saw last night the Leafs coming back strong, putting up a 6-4 over the Devils. Needless to say, the defense for the Leafs were a little bit of a letdown, and they had trouble in net, but they made it happen when they needed to make it happen. So how do they stack up? What do their overall stats look like? Well, the power play percentage, Toronto right now is first in the NHL power play percentage with 31%, to the Devils 16.7%, putting them 25th in the league. Penalty kill, the Leafs are fourth with an 83.9, while the Devils are 12th and 81.7. The faceoffs, Toronto is back in the lead in the faceoff circle, 55.9%, to the Devils being 29th with 47.2. The goaltending categories, Toronto is fourth and eighth for goals for and goals against, while the Devils are 20th and 28th. So when all is said and done, the Leafs should come out on top. Devils are much further down in the division. The Leafs should take this, but we know how they play. It's nerve-wracking. CeeLo, what's going on, my good man? Welcome in. Andrew Ford, I'm not watching the game, but I'm going to watch your stream because of the island. All right, Andrew. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Appreciate it as always. So a couple rules that we have here on YouTube, and not real rules. Dallas, what's going on? That's right. It's game time. So if you're here in the chat, just by hanging out, you are going to earn points. You're going to earn points just by being here, watching the stream. The more you engage in the chat, the more points you're going to earn. As you earn those points, you're going to be able to redeem them. And when you redeem your points, you can redeem them to control the host. And there's a brand new redeem that's on the board. Now, I just put it in, so hopefully it'll work. And that is Redeem Wave, which means the host has to start the wave. So that's the new one for tonight's game. But you have a decision to make as you're earning your points. Do you want to redeem them, or do you want to maintain your points and grow to the top of our leaderboard and have that prestigious ranking of showing on the Samwell B12 leaderboard? So a decision to make as you get points. Stay up high or redeem them and drop low. As well, we have the stream lead. The stream lead currently sitting is AAU Triton. He is our stream leader. How do you become the stream leader? Well, it's simple. New subscribers. If you're watching, you haven't subscribed, just by hitting that subscription button, boom, you're going to deal a blow and you're going to knock down some of his health. There's also a link that you'll see going through Streamlabs. If you click that link and make a small donation, boom, every donation is going to take a shot and knock his health down. Whoever gets the final blow that takes out his health, that person is going to become the new stream leader. Now, what is the benefit of being the stream leader? Well, you got pride. You get to see your name up there. But last game, what we started doing is whoever is our stream leader, come the second intermission, you will have a chance to come live on the stream and talk some hockey or anything else that you'd like. So if you want to come on second intermission, you want to be that stream leader, you want to click that link and make a donation or subscribe and deal some damage to the stream leader's health. So the Leafs are just getting ready to start up. The game is getting ready to go. We're getting set over here. I am super pumped. This is going to be a good game. Hopefully they come out playing the way they did in the third period of last night. Now, before puck drops, I want to make sure to call out one last piece of business. We are currently sitting at 466 subscribers, which is mind-blowing. It's insane. We'd love to get closer and closer to 500. So, my ask, we need 4 subscribers today. That's the goal, 4 new friends. If you haven't pushed that button, please consider doing so. If you're watching on TikTok, come on over to Samwell B12 and hit that subscription button. Can we get 4 new friends today and get up to 470 by the end of the game? That is my goal for today. It's only 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on over, hit the button. Now let's have some fun. The game is on. The puck is dropped. They just kind of went into the Leaf zone with a quick whistle, and we are going to pick up play as it resumes. I'm super excited for this game. I don't want to say it's going to be an easy win, knock on wood, but there is the opportunity. Here we go. Leafs, actually, it's in New Jersey zone, and Leafs win that back to the point. Morgan Riley. Riley dips it to Marner in the corner, tried to walk out, and he is dumped hard by Ryan Graves. New Jersey dumps it out. There's a race for the puck. Picking it up, quick shot on net, and a good save by Campbell. Wow. What a quick jump. Jasper Bratt, he's got some wheels. That guy can really, really move. Holy moly. That was pretty awesome. It just goes to show that anything can happen in a quick turnover, and whew, you got to be careful. You got to be real careful. So we're going to switch to our other in-game screen here. We're at the bottom corner. It's brought to you by NHL.com. The bottom corner should show the players that are on the ice, but it does take the NHL.com sometimes a little bit of time to get it up there, and I could see they're having some trouble already. So maybe we'll switch it back until they get their technical difficulties figured out. Here come the Devils. The Devils slowly bring it into Toronto zone. Toronto collapses 3 guys back to squeeze them off the puck. Here comes the Leafs, moving it in. A quick shot from Cachet, and that is stopped and held. Quick, easy save by Gillies. Christina G., good evening and welcome in. Dallas, thank you. Raptors are about to take the ice. I think Raptors are about to take the court. That's right. It's a busy, busy night in sports. Max, how's it going, buddy? Welcome in. Leafs get the puck, moving it around, fumbling a little bit. New Jersey's going to pick it up, and they are going to try and move it out. Thomas Tatar battling with Dermott in the corner. Dermott really down low, but nice coverage from the forward to pick up Dermott. The puck comes out. Dermott is back to recover. Can't move it up. New Jersey all over the Leafs early, really pinching them hard. Toronto swings that around, and it's going to come out and hit the linesman, so no icing, but Devils are going to grab it at their blue line. They're going to start to move it up, but that goes too far. Dermott back for Toronto to pick it up. Looking to swing it around. Here comes Travis Dermott. Oh, went to make the pass, and that's tipped up and into the Devils bench. That is going to cause a whistle and give us a timeout. Well, some nice early jump for Toronto, but the Devils are right there every step of the way. Very, very dangerous play early on. Triton with the redemption of the Macarena. The Macarena and TikTok, this is what I'm talking about. Over on YouTube, when you earn points, you can redeem them. And redeem them makes me have to do some things. Oh, Toronto steals it, puts it in front. Shot, scores! Toronto with a quick goal. Oh, what an ugly, ugly turnover that was. Jason Spezza, who we talked about. We talked about Jason Spezza. Engvall steals it from the goalie, puts it in front to Spezzi. Spezzi scores. And Triton, here is your Toronto goal. Macarena. 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 Hey, Macarena. Yeah, go Leafs, go. Nice goal. Brian K., what's going on? How's it going? Dallas, I think your feed is a little ahead of mine. You called that. We were about 8 seconds behind. Here come the Devils trying to move back. Nice little move. Oh, tripped up and goes down. Engvall with the steal. And is there going to be a penalty? Are they going to call that trip? Dun, dun, dun. Simmons into the box for tripping. Boo, boo. That's just some sloppy stick work. Simmons threw out the stick and knocked it down. Hey, it happens. It happens. What are you going to do? But it was a nice play. Nice attempt anyways. Nice attempt. There we go. We got NHL.com back up and running. Here we go. Face off to the right of the goaltender. Back to the point. Oh, New Jersey. The defense was cheating, going the wrong way. Here comes Marner breaking in. Shorthanded. Deke shot. Nice save. Jersey starting to move it up. Long stretch pass. Entering Toronto zone. Here they come. Hischier puts it back behind the Leafs net. Long pass back to Hischier, but that's stolen by Kempf. Kempf to Marner. Marner, he's hooked from behind. Can't really get the shot off. Toronto's going to pass that back. Nice job killing time, but here comes Jersey now. Jersey picked it up over the line into the slot. Long pass, stretch pass, quick shot. Nice positioning and a nice save by Campbell. Toronto picks it up, and they're going to put it out and relieves the pressure. Got 1:13 left to go in the power play for the New Jersey Devils. Here come the Devils looking to set something up, taking their time, slowly moving it up. Pavel Zacha dumped it off, and it gets in, and I believe that was offside. 1 minute to go in the power play remaining. Great opportunities, great chances from Toronto. They are really, really moving. Marner had a nice opportunity, but was really hounded from behind by Severson. Just couldn't pull it off. Here we go. Devils win the faceoff. Starting to move up. Looking to set it up and get position. Toronto has 3 wide across the blue line as they're coming in. Devils looking to move it along the boards back to the point. Ty Smith puts it across the other side. Quick shot, and that's redirected up into the netting. Nice little pass by Smith and Tatar with the attempt, but it goes up and into the mesh. Good puck movement. Good puck movement. Outback Wild, how's it going? Anyone know a good radio app on Android? I do not, my friend. I do not. I'm an iPhone guy, not an Android guy, but I think TuneIn. I don't know if TuneIn has sports stations on it, but Tuned In I use sometimes on my iPhone. Here come the Devils. Devils looking to move it up. Into the zone. 3. Oh, what a pass into the slot, and it was missed by Shergovich. Here comes the Leafs. 2-on-1. Can't get the shot off on net. Misses, and it goes wide. New Jersey is going to pick that up. Max, that's awesome. So happy to hear. Devils again, moving it into the slot, coming all the way through. Quick shot, save, rebound, another save. Wow, what an opportunity. Andreas Johnsson creating a play there. Very nice, very nice. The Bulldog working hard. Toronto back into the Devils zone, but the Devils pick it up and they just clear it out. This is the one area that happen to fall upon a lot, is this neutral zone play. Both teams like to dump and chase. Toronto, a lot of play in that neutral zone. It actually drives me nuts as a fan trying to watch it, but I get it. It's kind of like chess. Here come the Devils again. They're picking it up, moving through the neutral zone. Let's see if they can get set up this time. They cannot. Toronto's going to pick it up. Dermott behind the net. Goes across to Liljegren. Tries to get it up to Matthews, but that's stolen by the Devils. Devils 3-on-2. Turning and coming. Was that Matthews getting back? No, it was Tavares back in time. New Jersey, side of the net, puts it back to the point. Andreas Johnsson buzzing around there. Here comes New Jersey. Oh, Johnsson missed the tip in. Back to the point, Severson. Severson went to pass it to his other D-man, but he had already started cheating out of the zone, and they have to come all the way back and look to bring it in. Now they do. Here come the Devils, slides it across, tried for the tip in, and again, nice breakup. That was Bastien. Here comes Engvall now. Engvall's going to dump it in and try and get there first, but just a bit too high as he dumped it up and into the mesh. It's the problem. Every time you try and, clear the puck or dump it in with some of the way the sticks are curved, it's very easy to throw the puck up and into the mesh outside of the playing area. Oh, so that shot by Andreas Johnsson just hit the skate of Justin Hall, which stopped it. Otherwise, Johnsson would have been super, super close.
All right.
Good evening, Coach. How's it going? Welcome in. Here come the Devils. Devils starting to move up. 1-0 Leafs with 13:50 left in the first. Toronto steals it, though. Here they come. Simmons picking it up, sliding it back to the point. Riley dumped it in, hit a skate. Breakaway. Here comes the Devils. Quick shot. Saved by Campbell. Nathan Bastien had a partial break as the Leafs just hounded him enough. Toronto turning it back the other way. Big shot. Blocker save. And here come the Devils. These long shots are dangerous as the rebounds could go anywhere. Oh, the Devils. They totally pooched that and it came out of the zone. They recovered, though, bringing it back in. Here they come, looking to move it around. Jesper Bratt. He is so quick. Toronto steals, though. They're going to flip it out and just get it to safety. Michael Bunting is hunting as he's chasing that down. Devils are making some nice passes, trying to set something up. Stolen! Mitch Marner in all alone. Shot. Oh, glove save. Holy Gillies coming up huge to rob Mitch Marner as he broke in on a steal. Whoa. Here comes Marner again. Long pass up. That is intercepted by the Devils. The Devils are going to dump it in and get a much needed change. I owe you a floss. All right. Thank you, Triton. I don't know why I'm not seeing the call outs on my side, the animations, but I will get you a floss at the first break. As soon as we get a whistle. That's the other thing. People on TikTok, again, we got a redemption. There's the whistle. So I owe the redemption. It was a floss. So we are going to have to stand up for the floss. Here we go. For you, Triton. Oh, I got to move back so you can see. Oh, let me tilt the camera. There we go. Maybe that's better. The redemption floss is in. Whew. NHL season reports. Welcome in. Thanks for coming back. So happy to have you. Much appreciated. Of course, I will mention it again as you're coming in. Please do boop that like button. Hit that like button. If you have social media, please share the link out. Share it out for the streams. Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, OnlyFans, whatever you got. Heck, put it on your Bumble or Tinder. I don't care. Let's help grow. Send the stream out and ask your friends to come hang out and come chat with us. Again, we are at 466 subscribers, which is amazing. Let's find 4 friends tonight and get us up to 470. So if we can find 4 friends, come in and subscribe. Not only would that be amazing, but you'd do some good damage to our stream leader's health, and you could have an opportunity to take on that stream leader position. I'm out of breath. Coaster Mom, you're getting better every day with the flossing. Well, thanks, Coaster Mom. My dentist told me it's really important to floss, so I try my best. Oh, gosh. Whew. So what an opportunity that was. Excuse me, host. Who am I? Max. I'm trying, Max. Any means necessary, right, buddy? Oh, gosh. Whew. That was fun. I'm tired. Not when I'm present. I'll keep my title. Oh, boy. Triton's laying down the gauntlet. He does not want to give up that position. And neither did the Leafs because they are Nylander dumped almost a turnover, but nice recovery. Kerfoot into the Leaf zone, puts it across. Nylander bursting in, but that is stripped from Jonas. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce his name. We'll just say number 44. Siegenathel. Man, that's a brutal name. Quick shot by Kerfoot, and that is held for the save. So hockey is about to get even better. The Olympics kick off, opening ceremonies this Friday, which means Olympic hockey is coming up real soon. Now, of course, when I looked into it, the game times are at like 6 and 7 in the morning. So chances are I won't be doing much Olympic hockey unless my boss gives me permission to take off a morning to do the game. But we will do Canada versus the U.S. February 12th, because that is it's a 12:10 game. So a lunchtime game, Canada and U.S. So join us for that. It's going to be a tremendous amount of fun. Here we go deep in the New Jersey zone. Toronto looking to keep it in. Nice pressure by Marner. Wow. No way that was Marner. Scores! Toronto, number 34, Austin Matthews puts it home, his 4th goal in 2 nights. I didn't even see how that went in. I was trying to tell if that was Marner with a very impressive forecheck, using the body, steals the puck, brings it out, goes right to the slot to Matthews with a quick wrist shot, no chance, puts it in, bing, bang, bong, word to your mother, it's in the net. Ice, ice, baby. Beautiful shot by Matthews, puts the Leafs up 2-0. Now, this is the better start that they were hoping for. So you can see on the board, Matthews' 29th goal. He is really moving up in the standings. We'll have to look at the stats after the first period to see where he lies. Oh, no, Triton redeeming the cheer. So what that means is he redeemed the cheer. It means I have to cheer for the other team. So I got to cheer for the Devils. Oh, my God. Toronto scored. Boo, rats. Yes. Toronto puts one up on the board. I didn't even see who scored. It was Andre Kempf. Kempf puts it in. I don't know why I called him. What's going on, Sam? What is going on? This is really slow here. But that's okay. Kempf puts it in, gets the goal. Almost the same spot where Matthews just scored. A quick shot and puts it in just under the glove. Shot in the goal. More goals like this, we're going to have to turn it into a drinking game of water, of course. Now, New Jersey is calling a timeout as the coach wants to just calm them down and slow things up. 2-2. How are you, my friend? Welcome in. Welcome in. Well, that backfired. Triton, it was just perfect timing. But you can see what I mean with NHL.com being a little slow. There they go. They finally removed the Matthews goal, and we'll see if they post up the Cash or the Kempf goal. But this is a totally different team. I don't know what they talked about after last night's game, but they have come out on fire. 3 goals in 10 minutes. Don't screw it up, boys. Exactly, Dallas. Exactly. Leafs are going to win that one. Taking it in, dumping it around. Ryan Graves back to pick it up and starting to move it. Center ice. Oh, just tripped up there was Jesper Bratt. He had a step, but Toronto's going to pick it up. And here comes Sandin. Sandin is moving it. They look like a football squad. The way they were coming across 5 wide across the line almost. Puck was bobbling it around. Can't control it. Now Engvall settles it down. Goes around the net to Simmons. Simmons back to Riley at the point. Riley, far side, puts it in front. Simmons, 1 whack, 2 whacks. That's going to come back out to Engvall. And Simmons steals it. He is looking backhand from the top of the circle. That doesn't get through as it's blocked by Ryan Graves. Ty Smith for the Devils, looking to move it around. Tried to get it to Igor Sharkovich, but it was missed. And here comes Willie. Willie Nylander starting to gain some speed. Steps over the line. He's got Kerfoot deep, but goes across ice. Nice little move. Can't see who that is. Tried to go to Tavares. That doesn't get through. Comes all the way back out, and Toronto's going to pick it up. Riley turns, and he's going to dump it in. Not deep, but Jersey picks it up and coming right up the middle. Nice defensive poke, but looked like Brody got his stick in the way. That was awesome. We got a whistle on the play. Toronto is absolutely dominating right now. Absolutely dominating. Not even in the same ballpark. Whew. Let's take a quick peek at the stats. As I say, Toronto's dominating. They've only had 9 shots, right? But 3 goals on 9 shots. Yikes. 9 shots, 4 for the Devils. When we talk about the face-off, it's actually split 50% each. So Jersey's doing a good job on the face-off circle. Sam, did New Jersey switch the goalie? Not yet, Dallas. They have not, which I'm actually surprised. I think if there's another quick one, they may. Block shots are 3 apiece. Takeaways are 1 apiece. So you know what? Looking at the stats are actually pretty even. It's just Toronto has had the lucky hand, as they put it in. Jason Spezza with his 9th, Austin Matthews with his 29th, and David Kempf, who I called Andre for God knows why, but David Kempf with his 5th. So what a start. Looking around the league at some of the other games that are also getting underway, I'm just kind of going to scroll for scores. We have Florida and the New York Rangers tied at 1s. Washington and Pittsburgh also tied at 1s. And Philly, this is scrolling too fast, so I can't actually see the Philly score. I think it's 1-0 Winnipeg over Philadelphia. So lots of games on the schedule for tonight. Our next game is actually going to be next Monday night, and it is going to be versus the Carolina Hurricanes. That's the next game. We're going to be doing the return of Freddie Anderson versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. That is going to be a good game. Sam's commentate makes me want to watch the live too. Well, thank you, Triple. I will take that compliment and run to the bank. Yeah, a bunch of leaves that fall off a tree can play hockey. You know what, Triton? Sometimes that's how we feel being Leaf fans. Oh, Dallas, your comment got held for review, but I'll allow it. Here come the Devils. They're looking to move it up, trying to get it up. Stolen again by Toronto. Stolen right back by the Devils. A little ping pong action with the ball. with the ball, with the puck. And here comes Toronto. Tavares breaking in, gets it right back to the point. Looking. Dermott throws it to the net. Gillies is going to grab it and hold on to that. Oh, no. Coaster Mom with her favorite, the freeze. So here you go, Coaster Mom. 3, 2, 1. All right, there's your freeze. Of course, the habit of Sam to do the freeze with the mouth opened continues. Why? I have no idea. Here we go. Toronto wins it back. Marner puts it to the slot to Matthews. Matthews tried to go back to Marner, but couldn't quite get there. Here comes the Devils. Bastien dumps it in deep. Hall is back there, but Hall loses the race to Kukunin. And here comes Toronto as they stole it right back.
Oh,
holy moly! The amount of times this puck gets turned over, it's crazy. New Jersey all alone, can't get the shot off. Nice save by Campbell. He's going to hold on to that and slow it down. And a cheer again. You guys making me cheer too much for the Devils. All right, fair enough. We will cheer for the Devils. Too bad it's not a commercial break. But again, thanks everyone for watching. I appreciate it. While you're here, do make sure to hit that like button. Here we go. Face off to the right of Campbell. Won and brought right back on the goaltender. Riley is back trying to get it out. Toronto does, but New Jersey, Subban keeps it in at the line. Here comes the Devils looking to put some pressure. Jukes and jives back to Subban. Subban tries to drag it around, shot, and a nice save by Campbell. Good opportunity there for Subban. Coco, how's it going? You did. You called it on the last. Actually, Coco, on when we did Royal Rumble, you had to leave, but you called that Bobby Lashley was going to win the belt, and they did. So congratulations on calling that. That was pretty cool. I didn't think it was going to happen. I owe you a disco as well. All right. Thank you, Triton. I will get the disco for sure. Hey, Caroline, what's up? How's it going? And thanks for coming in. Just in time as Triton redeemed a disco on me, so I got to pull out some more dance moves, which we'll get to at the next whistle. We are deep in New Jersey zone. Toronto holding it in. New Jersey can't get it out. Trying it. 1, 2, 3 attempts. Can't get it out. Toronto just puts it right back down deep. Here come the Devils. Are going to try it again. Now they get something going. Oh, stolen at the line. Toronto 1-on-3 shot, and that's deflected to the corner. Dermott goes across ice to Matthews. Liljegren. Engvall fans on it, turns it over to the Devils, and the Devils trying to go for a stretch pass up ice, passed it right to Liljegren. Man, Andreas Johnsson has been all over the place. Here we go. We got an icing, so it is disco time. Disco, 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 disco. Chop, 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 chop. Yeah. Whew. It's getting hot in here. All right. Here we go. To the right of Campbell. New Jersey wins that back. Coming in off the point, looking to go cross ice. Oh, it's right there in the blue ice. But no Devil could knock it home. Toronto was able to clear it out of danger. Back into the corner. It rolls behind the net. Toronto's going to pick it up. Long stretch pass, and that's tipped after the red line and gets it in deep. New Jersey picking it up, starting to make something happen. They go long, but that is far too wide. Campbell out to play it. Passes it back to Hall. Hall banks it off the boards to the blue line. Nylander puts it over to Sandin. Sandin skating really well. Nice strides. Tried to feed it back over, but pass did not make it through. He did pick up the rebound. Goes around behind the net to Tavares. Tavares throws it in front for Nylander, but Nylander has the puck knocked away. Here come the Devils looking to build some speed. Into the zone is Jesper Bratt. Tried to get through, but Hall kind of pushes him behind the net. That kid, Jesper Bratt, is so fast, but he just doesn't have a lot of size. Tavares has the puck stolen from him in the Devil zone. Toronto back to regroup. Riley looking to set it up. Puts it in over the line to Nylander. Nylander back to the point to Riley. Riley across to Brody. Brody's going to tip it in deep. Toronto just can't. Tavares tried to backhand the pass, but that was stolen by the Devils. They hit the red line and dump it in. We got some changes for both teams happening. Here comes Kerfoot. He's going to bank it up. Here come the Leafs, dumping it in deep. The rest of the Leaf line goes to make their change. CeeLo, please check Subban into the wall. Here it comes. Oh, Marner dropped it for Matthews. Matthews back in front. 1, 2 whacks. Liljegren with a follow-up backhand. Did not go in. Dermott back across to Liljegren. Puts it to Matthews. Matthews with a far shot. That's deflected up and into the net. Oh, boy, did they have an opportunity. CeeLo, come on. CeeLo, Coaster Mom, 2 more seconds. Got to wait 2 more seconds. That's it. 2 more. Just 2. Just 2. Oh, gosh. Thank you guys again so much for coming in and hanging out. This is fun. Just like we thought. We knew this was going to be a good game. Fast-paced, but we knew the Leafs would be taking advantage and all over them because they are the better team. Now, I do want to say, while we are here, again, thank you for coming in. Thank you for the likes. Keep hitting that like button and help us find 4 friends. 4 friends. We need 4 friends to come over and subscribe and get us to 470. So how can we find some friends? Well, hit that share link. Tell them to come on in. It's easy. Share, Facebook, come over and hang out with us and hit that subscribe button. I'll keep reminding you. Don't you worry. But we have lots of friends with us today, and I'm not overly concerned about the future friends. I want to have fun with you guys here. That's right, Dallas. If everyone tells 2 friends, we'll get there in no time. Whew. Man, all that dancing has me thirsty. Thirsty. Leafs shall hurt Subban. Wait, okay, so hang on. My 2 Nashville fans. Are you guys mad at Subban because he was no longer in Nashville, or were you mad at him when he was in Nashville as well? I'm curious if your hatred was always or just since his Nashville days. I'll tell Jacob to sub. Yeah, thanks. Woohoo, that would be awesome. Subadoo. They're showing Marty Brodeur, his number 30, hanging from the rafters. Man, Martin Brodeur, he was insane. He was so good. Really, really a big fan of Brodeur back in the day. Here are the Leafs deep in the Devil territory. Bunting kind of whacking away at it. Marner in to help him out. Back to Bunting. Oh, his pass for Matthews intercepted, and the Devils, they're just going to figure it out. I think at this point, the Devils just want to get out of the period without giving up any more goals. Shots are 14-6 for Toronto. We got 4:45 left to go in the first. And here they come again. Bunting, nice little drag. Nice little deke made the Devil fall flat on his face as he went around him. Bunting in the corner. Looks to steal it, pulls it out in front. Mitchell Marner, he shoots, he scores. I told you. I said the Devils just want to get out of this period, and they could not do it. Great forechecking, great pressure by Michael Bunting in there after some nice moves. Gets the puck, cycles it a little bit with Matthews, is there when it squeezes out. Bunting, again, putting the pressure where it needs to. Matthews picks it up, gives it to Marner, and Marner tucks it home. Here's a quick little look at the replay. Slides it right in there, and there's Marner, puts it home. So the Leafs take a 4-zip lead with 4.5 left to go in the first period, and this could be a long night for the Devils if this keeps up. Sam, it's on when the Preds play. Y'all, not to mention we got home ice. Yeah, I think I had it written down. Let me check at the period. I think it's in March. Nashville, March 19th. We will be doing that game, March 19th versus the Predators. So that will be a lot of fun for sure. For sure, we might have to open the line and have some special guests lined up for the intermission shows for that game versus Nashville. Quick shot by New Jersey off the draw, and that is grabbed and held. Ryan Graves with a nice shot from the point, and Campbell is going to hold on to that. Wow. Thanks, Dallas. Miami out to a whopping lead, 2-0 over the Toronto Raptors. Last time these two teams played a couple nights ago, they went to triple overtimes. So let's see what they can do tonight. And that is Miami and the Toronto Raptors, not the Leafs and the Devils. Devils at the point. Again, shot by the point from Graves. That is turned aside. Toronto looking to get it out. And now they do. Riley's going to bring it up, give it to Mikheyev. Mikheyev is going to bring it in. Mikheyev has been on fire lately. Back to the point to Riley. Riley throws it to the net. Mikheyev on the sideboards, looking to get by two Devils. And there is a penalty on the play. Mikheyev was tied up, hog-tied, dumped down, and dragged around into the box. Number 37 for the Devils, Pavel Zacha. 2 minutes for just not playing well. That was ugly. We just need the Argos to be playing, then it would be a party. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I tell you, I used to do some work. I worked for the Argos for a long time, but I haven't seen them play down at the new stadium since they moved over there. Dallas, have you gone to see them play live at whatever they're calling it now, BMO Field? It's a nice venue, but I haven't actually gone to a game. Here's the Leafs again, setting it up in the Devil zone on the power play, moving it around. 2-on-1 for New Jersey coming in, holds up. Oh my God, all day shot, great save, nice play by Jimmy Vesey. He had all day. He came in, held up, stopped, waited. He'd still be waiting, but his shot was just turned aside by Campbell. Here comes Matthews looking to get it in. Never been to an Argo game. All right, that's cool. They were fun. Toronto setting it up on the power play, cycling it around. Back over to Matthews. Matthews down deep behind the net. Put out to the slot to Tavares. Tavares, quick shot, and that's turned aside. Marner can't pick up the rebound. Tavares is there, bunts it out to Nylander, but Nylander's pressed up against the boards. Now New Jersey flips it out, and Toronto's going to change it up. 45 left to go in the power play. Here they come. Leafs in the zone again. Dumps it down deep. Tries to go in front for Mikheyev, but couldn't complete the pass. Spezza tied up behind the net. There's Mikheyev to help him out. Oh, in front. Michael Bunting could not control it. Come on, ref. Good. Arm up. Wow. Bunting just got flambéed from behind into the boards. We know there's a penalty on the call. The question is it going to be 2 or 5? Bunting is getting up, covered in snow. That was a dirty, dirty hit. Mikheyev with the little tap. See, someone needs to go over and tell Bunting that you're supposed to put the mouth guard in your mouth because it'll protect your chiclets when you get knocked face first into the boards. Chewing on it is not going to help you. So nice play. He kind of got turned around. Severson, the cross check. So actually wasn't, it was pretty bad. It could have been a lot worse. The ref kind of got in the way a little bit, and he was a little far from the boards. So that definitely could have been way, way worse. So we got a 2-man advantage. So it was only a 2-minute penalty for cross-checking. 2-man advantage for 20 seconds, I believe it was on the clock. Let's see if they can put one in real quick. False start. Tavares is waved out. Matthews comes in to take the draw. Puck is dropped. Comes right back to Riley. Riley, far side. Nylander, they're setting it up. Back to Riley at the point. Toronto going with an I formation. Here's Nylander. Far side, quick. Tic-tac. Couldn't complete the toe. Tavares is going to pick it up. Can they hold it in? No. Devils are going to bunt it out. Here comes Pavel Zacha. Almost a breakaway. Matthews was back to tie him up. just in a nick of time. Riley gives it up to Matthews. 1:20 left to go in the period. Matthews stepping over. Quick shot. Just wide by Marner. Back to Riley at the point. Gets it to Tavares. Tavares dumped it in. Back to the slot to Matthews, but turned aside by the Devils. Toronto keeps it in, though. Here's Tavares slowly moving back. He just throws it on net. The goalie's going to grab it and hold it, and that is going to slow it down. 1:10 left in the power play. Only 1:01 remaining in the first period. Toronto is up 4-0. Shots 17-9. This is a much different team than we saw in the first period of last night's game. Much different. So here we go to the right of Gillies. Jersey's going to win that. They're going to throw it around the boards. Can Toronto keep it in? No, they cannot. It's going to come all the way down. Campbell's going to leave it there for Sandin. Sandin starting to look up ice. Goes for a little skate. Around 1, around 2, drops over for Bunting. Bunting drops it back for Kempf. Into the slot all alone. Back. Oh, my gosh. Wow. Spezza got it across for Bunting, and I'm not sure. I think that hit the crossbar. That was a great shot. Oh, so we're Sandin. Here comes Sandin. Oh, that's going to be offside. Offside call. No offside. I thought for sure he was offside. I guess he left it alone. Everyone kind of stopped skating. We got 17-16. Devils are just going to hammer that down the ice. Riley's going to pick it up. We got 9 seconds, 8 seconds. They're just going to play it out. Engvall's going to carry it in. 2-1. And that will do it for the end of the first period. Thank you so much. At this point, TikTok, we are going to... Whoa, hold the phone. Am I seeing this comment? Sent private jet? Thank you so much. I do apologize. Hang on. Time out. My YouTube friends. As I'm breaking things, I got to look at my TikTok thing here. Sent private jet. Thank you very much for the private jets. Showing twice. You sent 2 private jets, and I missed it. Well, thank you. Maximum Stacy, thank you very, very much. That is spectacular. Really, really appreciate all the gifts and everything on TikTok. I'll have to go back and read that. I'm sorry I missed it. Wow, but thank you everybody on TikTok for hanging out. I'm going to shut the game down. So if you are watching on TikTok, now's the chance you want to come on over to YouTube, SamuelB12, and enjoy the rest of the action with us. We will definitely be live on TikTok again soon. So TikTokers, thank you very much. Have a great evening, and hopefully we'll see you over on YouTube. Have a great evening, everybody. Well, let me see. Yeah, okay. I got to YouTube. I'll be right with you. Wow. That was pretty cool. I don't know exactly what that means. I'm gonna have to look at that. Still new to the whole TikTok game. Anyways, back to my friends. Oh, Triton, did you redeem the wave? Yes, there we go. All right. The wave redemption is live. So how the wave works, you guys all at home have to participate with me. So I'm going to count it down. I'm going to start the wave, and you guys have to do it too. Now, I can't see you, but I'm watching. So I trust each and every one of you that's watching. You're going to do the wave with me. Coco, absolutely. You can do a shout out 100%. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Hey. All right. Triton. Coaster Mom. All right. Keep it going. Christina G. All right. Back to me. Hey. All right. Coach. Coco. Okay. Triton again. All right. Hey. All right. Nice. Good wave. So let's take a look at what's been going on for the first period. Now, we talked about the stats a little bit. 4-0 Toronto. Jason Spezza, his 9th. Austin Matthews, his 29th. David Kemp's, his 5th. And Mitch Marner, his 13th. Shots, 18-9 for Toronto. 0 for 2 on the power play, the Leafs so far. 0 for 1, the Devils. 54% in the faceoff for the Leafs, 46% for the Devils. 3 block shots for Toronto, 5 for the Devils. 3 takeaways for Toronto, 1 for the Devils. And in a category I'm absolutely shocked to see the Leafs leading, the Leafs have only had 2 giveaways where the Devils have had 4. And I'm going to double down because in the hits, Toronto is leading the hit category. Now, make sure you get that recorded because I might not say it again. Toronto is leading the hit category. 4 hits to 1. And why is that number 4 super important? Because number 4 is how many friends we're trying to get to subscribe tonight. So everybody go and tell 2 friends and tell them to tell 2 friends. Come on over, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and let's keep building. Let's keep going. Oh, boy. Giveaways and hits are big. Yeah, Coach. Those are the 2 areas where every week when we do these games that I'm scratching my head. I'm like, why? Why are we not hitting anybody? And why do we turn the puck over? When the Leafs lose and they lose big, it's because their giveaways are like 7 giveaways after the first period, and they ended up being like 18 or 22 for the game. It's crazy. By the way, Leafs are going to get the next goal. Note that down. All right, we will. NHL season reports. You got that right. It's nice to be on the other side, right? It's nice for us to be able to be that excited. All right, let's take a closer look again at the out-of-town scoreboard here. End of the first, Seattle Kraken versus Boston is 0-0. And to note, we will be doing the Boston Bruins Leafs game March 29th. So that's coming up in a while, but we'll be doing the Bruins game as well. March 8th, we're going to be doing the Seattle Kraken game. I have not watched Seattle play at all this year, so I'm excited for that game. March 8th, Seattle, and that's an 8 o'clock start. I'll remind you 1,000 times between now and March 8th, so don't worry about it. San Jose Sharks and Tampa Bay Lightning tied at 0s after the first. 1-1, Florida Panthers, New York Rangers. Winnipeg 1-0 over Philly, just starting the second. Pittsburgh, Washington 2-2 at the end of 1. Ottawa 1-0 over the Islanders. Halfway through the first, the Islanders are currently on a power play, and the rest of the games start later this evening. So if you are curious, exciting team to watch. Ugly name and ugly uniform, though. That's so true. Although, Coach, have you seen the LA Kings when they wear that silver, shiny, disco ball-like helmet? Talk about ugly. It's kind of cool at first, but then it's like, enough. It's just too bright. Hey, Sam, welcome in. And awesome. Thank you for the Disney spring stream with, was it the M80s? I love 80s music, mainly because I grew up through the 80s. So I love seeing those performances. Thank you for bringing it to us. So if you're curious, some of the upcoming games that we have on our schedule. So we have New Jersey tonight, Carolina next week, Vancouver. We have Pittsburgh coming up. We have Montreal on February 21st. We have the Red Wings, Detroit, February 26th. We have back-to-back games. Well, they're not really back-to-back games, but 2 Buffalo games. So, Coach, we'll definitely want to hang out a little bit for those games. March 2nd and March 13th. We'll be doing both Buffalo Sabres games. Then, of course, as I mentioned, we have Nashville on the 19th, Florida Panthers, March 27th, and Boston on March 29th. So there's a whole lot of games coming up. Plus, we have the February 12th Saturday noon game, Canada versus U.S. for the Olympics. And that's a perfect segue. I'm doing the last show on my Insta. Had to take a dinner break. Nice. You're allowed. Food is good. Food is good. So when we talk about Team Canada, let me pull it up here. So remember, several weeks ago, we found a fake roster of what Team Canada looked like, and I was all excited because I fell for it. It said like Joffrey Lupul was on there, Danny Heatley, and I'm like, no way these guys are playing. But hey, it was kind of like a dream team. But here is the actual real roster for Team Canada. Now there's a mix. There's some ex-NHL players. There's some young kids. This is actually, I'm really super stoked to see what this is going to look like. Hey, Charlie, good evening and welcome in. Here are the forwards for Team Canada. We have Daniel Carr, who you may recognize from his days at the Montreal Canadiens. So Daniel Carr, we have Corbin Knight, Ben Street, Jack McBain, Eric Stahl, which I have to look up and see how Eric Stahl got out of his NHL contract to go play, because he was playing this year. So Eric Stahl, we have Adam Tabellini, Eric Odell, Daniel Winnick, who some of you may remember, he spent some time in Toronto, Daniel Winnick, Adam Cracknell, Mason McTavish, who Mason McTavish is going to be a superstar. This kid is awesome. Landon Ferrero, David Desharnais, Jordan Wall, and freshly picked up and moving over to Team Canada from your Toronto Maple Leafs, but the minors, so the Toronto Marlies, Josh Ho-Sang. And Josh Ho-Sang, if you don't know the story of Josh Ho-Sang, he was a top draft pick, was supposed to be unreal. CeeLo, wait, NHL players are playing the Olympics? Well, they're not supposed to be, CeeLo, so I'm not sure. I got to look up to see what Eric Stahl did. There was rumors that some guys were going to ask to be bought out or waived or retire so they could go play and then re-sign after. So I got to see what the deal is with Eric Stahl, my bad. Too many Stalls. Yeah, Josh Ho-Sang, top draft pick. This kid had all the potential, but he was a bit of a head case, right? He all ego, thought he was better than everyone else, bounced around, cut, didn't get the opportunity. Signed a professional tryout this season with the Leafs, performed unbelievably well, worked super hard during training camp. The Leafs signed him to a minor league deal. Going to the Olympics is going to be such an amazing opportunity for him. And it wouldn't surprise me if we see Josh Ho-Sang called up at some point in the second half of the year. Excuse me. On the defensive side for Team Canada, we have Brandon Gormley, Alex Grant, Owen Power, who again, Owen Power this kid has so much potential. Tyler Witherspoon, Matt Robinson, Mark Barberio, Maxime Nauru, and Jason Demers. Jason Demers, some of you guys may know from the Dallas Stars, I believe it was. And from the goalie side, Devin Levy, Edward Pasquale, and Matt Tompkins. So an interesting mix for Team Canada. A lot of young guys and some vets, and we'll have to see how it's going to play out. The All-Star game will be a joke if they allow what? Let me see. Did I miss an earlier comment? Oh, you mean with other players leaving? Excuse me. I don't think there's that many others going. That's pretty much it. Let me see. Let's see if we can find. Here's the U.S. men's roster. So we got for the U.S., and I'll see. Let me expand this. So I think a lot of these guys are college players and younger players. Drew Helson, David Worski, Nick Prebex, Jake Sanderson, Maddie Beniers, Kenny Agostino. So Kenny Agostino, some of you may know, he did play, I think, for the Marlies as well. Sam Henches, Nathan Smith, Brock Faber, Nick Abruzzi. Nick Abruzzi, lots of talent. Brandon Bryson, Steve Kempfer, Brian O'Neill, Brian Cooper, Mark McLaughlin, Sean Farrell, Noah Cates, Drew Comiso, Strauss Mann, Pat Nagel, Nick Shore. So some of you will remember Nick Shore, NHL player. Ben Myers, Aaron Ness, Andy Milley, and Matt Knives. So interesting team for US. They'll have a tough time. A lot of kids, and it's tough to really gauge, right, how a lot of these rosters are actually gonna come across and what they're gonna look like. Let's look at some of the other teams. One sec. Excuse me, too much talking. So check. Let's see. The roster can be found below. So let's see if there's any NHL players on check. No, I don't recognize. Oh, Michael Frolik. So Michael Frolik. Yeah, David Krejci. How is David Krejci playing? Isn't he still under contract? So Michael Frolik, David Krejci, both on check. Those look like the only two names. Yeah, okay, so Czech's team is headlined by former Boston Bruins center David Krejci, who returned to his home country to play this season. Okay, so he's not playing the NHL. All right. Still, good for him, right? Good for him. Okay, Krejci will be joined by Olympic Games, a host of fellow former NHLers, Michael Frolik, Vladimir Spotka, who some of you may remember from his days in St. Louis, Jacob Jerbak, Roman Kavika, Michael Repek, and Michael Spake. So yeah, definitely some NHL prospects there. No, not prospects, some NHL talent. So I think the Olympics are going to be pretty. They're going to be pretty cool. I'm super excited. Andrew, do you know Devin Dubnyk isn't on Team Canada because he wasn't in shape? No. Seriously, is that? Wow, he didn't get the call because he wasn't in shape. Oh, that is just brutal. That is just brutal. It's when you have such an opportunity, right? And to not be ready to go. Ouch. That's tough. That is really, really tough. So that's all I really wanted to talk about for this intermission was a little bit about the Olympics and talk about some of those rosters. I'm super stoked. Olympics, they kick off, I think 6:30 a.m. Eastern is the opening ceremonies this Friday. And then it's game on, right? I'm excited for hockey, obviously. Speed skating. I love watching the speed skating. It is so good. As well, figure skating is so much fun to watch. Bobsled, aerials, skiing, all the skiing stuff is so good to watch. So yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot I'm excited for. I just hope most of it, it's cool if they want to start the coverage like 6, 7 a.m. and run it all day. I just hope it doesn't start, from times where it starts like 9, 10 at night and runs overnight. The last summer games we had, that was tough. Right, I kept it on all night long watching. It was just so much fun. Don't forget the skiing. Yeah, the skiing is so cool, so good to watch. And of course, I'll give it a shout out to Carbon, Carbon, good ski wear, and we wear a lot of it here. And yeah, it should be super fun to host. When is the Olympics beer drinking competition? That doesn't stop, Triton. It runs from the time they light the torch to the time they put out the torch. How many you can down in a 2-week period. But I will say, when we talk about the Olympics, I know we just had the summer games this summer, and we're just getting the winter now and everything was delayed. But I kind of like having them, right? I think waiting at 4 years, 2 years on, 2 years off, it's tough. I like having this type of competition, and I know it takes oodles of dollars to put it together and make it happen. But man, it's so cool, the world of sport. And I don't know if you guys watch a lot of the trials and stuff to get to the Olympics. I don't watch a lot, but like last weekend we watched some of the alpine skiing. It was so cool, and a lot of the World Cup stuff. It's so much fun to watch. But of course, you don't get the coverage like you do for the Olympics. Yeah, triple figure skating is so good. They're so amazing. Christy Yamaguchi was amazing. I'll tell you, back in the day, I wanted to learn to figure skate. I played hockey. I love playing hockey. But when I had the chance to goof around, we were always trying figure skating moves in our hockey skates and stuff. It was just so much fun. So much fun. Christina met Brian Botano and Nancy Kerrigan. Oh, that is so cool. Lloyd Eisner seemed like such a nice guy. Such a nice guy. One thing that's really cool with this Olympics, actually, and I noticed it in the summertime, but a lot of the athletes have TikTok accounts. So depending on, who you like to follow, or if you search Olympics, like I know a lot of the Canadian women, a couple from the hockey team, a couple skaters and skiers, they've been posting TikToks like crazy of like arriving in there and what their rooms look like, and just getting that inside look at some of the facilities and stuff is super cool. So if you're into a lot of that behind the scenes stuff, it definitely is worth kind of just looking on TikTok for some of the Olympic people. It's pretty cool. Actually, in the summer games, who was it? I think it was the Australian team posted like some of the most unbelievable TikToks. It was really, really cool. Triplet did gymnastics as a kid. Me as well. I was never any good at it, but I did a couple gymnastic camps in the summertime, and it was super fun. But I will tell you a note. As an adult, if you go to a trampoline park or a kid's birthday that's at a trampoline park, bouncing around on a trampoline is not the same as when you were a kid. You feel it a lot more the next day. All right, here we are. The game is back. That good chat, good conversation. Christina met Elvis Styko. That's cool. Very, very cool. Prepared you for sports. Absolutely triple. Here we go. Toronto right away back down deep in the Devils zone, and Devils can't get it out with control. Toronto just picks it up with ease. Oy, oy, oy. Not the start the Devils were hoping for. Now they pick it up and steal it. Here they come, looking to move it in, and they turn it over. Let's switch our screens back to our game screen. Devils trying to make something happen. It's just this neutral zone, back and forth, turnover after turnover. I was just at the trampoline park today. Coaster Mom, were you working on your front flips? I tell you, there was nothing scarier than trying to do flips on a trampoline. Toronto back to the point, top of the circle for Bunting, throws it to the net wide. Far side for Riley. Riley looks to go in deep. Circling around, back to Riley all day. Riley looking, pass into the slot for Matthews. Matthews with a quick shot, just wide. Rolls in front, but now Toronto picks it up. Back to the point for Riley. Riley walking the line. Puts it down deep for Brody. Brody back to Riley, held in. Back to, is that Brody? I can't tell. They're moving too fast. Now it comes back to Brody. Brody, tried to chip it over for Marner, but picked up and stolen by Jasper Bratt. Again, he's got such quick feet. I was not. No front flips for you. Oh, that's funny. Here's Liljegren picking it up for Toronto, puts it over to Dermott. Dermott slowly starting to move it up. He's going to dump it in. So up here in the Great White North, near where we live, there used to be a trampoline place called Skyriders, and that's where a lot of the Canadian athletes trained for trampoline. Oh, here comes New Jersey into Toronto's line. New Jersey, quick shot, turned aside by Campbell. Behind the net, Campbell sliding back and forth. New Jersey looking to come out front, can't muster it. Jimmy Vesey goes back to the point, puts it across to Jonas. But Jonas mucked up the pass, and it comes out. Toronto has it just inside New Jersey zone, but New Jersey picks it up. So Skyriders had the place, and we would go there, and they had the harness hooked up. So when we were there, a bunch of us just went as friends. They got to put us in the harness, and as we were jumping, we could do the flips, and they'd hold us up in the air so we didn't kill ourselves. It was so much fun. New Jersey down deep, trying to make something happen again. Oh, Toronto collapsing defensively very nicely. Throws it to the net. That's up and wide. Mom, you know what gif is coming. Triton, you're scaring me. We would have Frosties by now. 4 goals already. Yeah, it's crazy. Miami 34, Raptors 24 in the second. Thank you, Dallas. Free Frosties? Serious? That's the promotion? Free Frosties? And the Preds score 4 goals? That is amazing. That is enough for me to go down to Nashville to watch a game and hope for Frosties. That's very cool promotion. I like that. I don't think the Leafs have a promotion like that. Toronto picking it up. They're going to dump it out. I know the Raptors, they had a promo when they got a certain score, you get free fries at McDonald's, but I'd rather have a Frosty. New Jersey just putting it right back in. Toronto's going to pick it up and just cycle it around. You can see they've definitely taken their foot off the gas a little bit. They're just playing a much stronger defensive style. The Leafs give out free snow cones. That's awesome. That's awesome. Free snow cones. Too bad it wasn't Dippin' Dots. No, that would be good. Free Dippin' Dots for 4 goals. The crowd chants, "We want Frosties." That's awesome. So the Raptor promotion, here comes Toronto. Matthews getting it back. And kept in at the line by Liljegren, and he just puts it in behind the net. The Raptors promo actually used to be a free slice of pizza from Pizza Pizza if they hit a certain number of points. But you'd have to go and give in your ticket, and you get your free slice of pizza. But since then, they changed it to free McDonald's fries. Bunting at the side of the net, leaves it there for Marner. Marner's tripped up and falls. Here come the Devils, starting to move it out. They're just going to slide it in deep into the corner. Here's Toronto breaking it out, 2-on-2. Marner's slowing up, looking for someone to pass to. He's got Bunting in front of the net. Bunting's tied up. Goes back to the point for Hall. Hall throws it to the net. Bunting can't get a stick to deflect it. Kept in by Sandin. Matthews tried to steal it off the stick of the Devils. Couldn't do so. They are going to turn around. Here's Jimmy Vesey. Moves it up to Colton White. White is going to dump it in, and that's going to go around. Sandin looking to get there first. Lets it go, and that's picked up by Kerfoot. Turned over. Devils in the slot. Quick shot. Up and wide. There are bodies flying everywhere. Wow. Okay, hold up a second. Nico Hischier is made the captain of the Devils. Nico Hischier is the captain of the Devils. Let that sink in for a moment. I did not realize Nico Hischier is still a kid, right? Was he a rookie 3 years ago? And he is the captain of the Devils. Wow. That says a lot. Puck won by the Devils. They are walking along the line. Can't get it in deep. Toronto's going to thread the needle. Do you remember that dance, Thread the Needle, where you hold like your one leg up at your knee like it was crossed and you jump and bring your other leg up and over? Yeah, I used to be able to do that like 30 years ago. Here's the Devils' quick shot and a save by Campbell. I've decided I have to get a Ginois jersey. I don't know who I'd get as my next jersey. So I have this jersey problem. And I'll let you guys know. Sam, New Jersey did change goalies. Okay. Good to know. It's still showing Gillies is in net. I guess NHL.com is being really slow. So I have this jersey issue where every time I buy a jersey, that player gets traded. So I haven't been allowed to buy a jersey for a long time. Oh, you're asking, did they? No, they didn't. Not yet. It's still Gillies. Still Gillies. So, for example, I have my Steve Sullivan jersey. He left. I actually went to the Preds. I was a big fan. I got his Predators jersey too. I got a Kirk Muller Leaf jersey. He left. I actually picked up the jersey the day he got traded. And I wore it to the Raptor game that night because I wanted to at least wear it out once. And the Raptor mascot was making fun of me for wearing a Kirk Muller jersey. I have an Alan McCauley jersey. He's gone. You could tell a lot of the players I buy, I try not to get like the mainstream guys. I try to get the guys I think are, the guys I really like. Quick shot save by Campbell. Sullivan, that's right, CeeLo. Sullivan was one of my favorite players. Little guy who had unbelievable hands. Host, in that case, go buy a jersey for each Leaf player. Nice, Triton. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I haven't got a jersey for a long time. Here's the Devils. They're pinned down deep. If I had to buy one today, if I had to buy a jersey, if I had to, right, first world problems, you have to buy a jersey. Who do you buy? I'd probably get a Mikheyev shirt. Now, of course, he's going to end up, I don't think they're going to re-sign him. He's a free agent after this year. It comes out, Dermott is back to pick it up. But I'd love to get a Mikheyev jersey. They are so expensive. It's insane how expensive they are. Here comes New Jersey looking to set it up in their own end, moving it way, way up. So the jerseys, they didn't used to be, I mean, they were always expensive, but they used to have different tiers, right? You could get like just a replica jersey with a name and number that looked great, but the material was a little thinner and it didn't have the fight strap. And they were like $100, 110, 120, something like that, depending on how many colors in the stitching. Here's Marner bringing it into the Devil zone. Then you could get the pro jersey, which was like the pro weight, the thicker material with the fight strap. And those were usually like $250, something like that. Now it's just, now everything is the pro jersey. Fanatics has their version, but they're super duper expensive. You need a Cujo jersey. I think Dia. Oh, here's Toronto, shoots and scores. Michael Bunting for you, Coaster Mom. Nice goal. Michael Bunting, another one. We got to look at the stats. He's got to be up there in the rookie scoring. But I think Dina B has a Cujo jersey. I don't remember. I know she has a Brian McCabe jersey. Nice goal. Marner to Bunting. Let's take the time, since we have time, because this game is just getting way out of hand. Let me see. Actually, let's go here. Look up our stats for our rookie scoring. 5-0. Leafs 11:25 to go in the second period. Okay, I'm going to skip down to rookies. So, again, not knowing how some of the other rookies are doing, Bunting is sitting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th in league scoring for rookies. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. And Genoa, or Jeannot, however you pronounce his name, CeeLo, is right behind Bunting. So Bunting has 27 points before tonight, and Tanner has 26. So they are hand in hand in the rookie scoring. They were retiring Pekka's jersey. Yeah, you figured they would. Oh, wait a second. I just looked away. What just happened? Did they just score again? No, I don't think so. They're retiring Pekka Rinne's jersey, and rightly so. He was so good. He was solid, right? What a good goaltender he was. And it's nice. I think will that be the first player jersey that Nashville's retired in Pekka? Pekka. I wonder what Gretzky Oilers jersey's worth now. Whew. If you had an original game worn, yeah, it'd be a pretty penny. Interesting fact about the Gretzky jerseys, at least when he was on the Kings. You know, on the back of the jerseys, they have the little NHL logos. Well, the little NHL logo was on the side that Gretzky would always tuck in. So on the Gretzky jerseys, they actually had two logos, one on each side. So when he would do his tuck, the other one was still visible. I thought it was kind of an interesting little tidbit. No chance they retire Sullivan's jersey. No chance. That would be amazing if they did. But that would be cool. I wonder. No, I don't think they're down here. I love, so the Sullivan jersey I got is the blue with the like vicious predator face on it, that third jersey. Oh, it was so solid. Here, let's see if we can find it here real quick. Yeah, this is the one I have. How can I bring this to the screen? Bear with me. There we go. So this jersey, that big one, the blue with the Predator. That's the third jersey I have, and it is solid. Here's this one here. It's such a cool jersey. I love that alternate jersey. They did a nice job with them. Leafs bumped the skill level down to rookie, it looks like. That's right. That's right. When Weber retires, he'll retire as a Predator. I think so, for sure. Weber was so dominant on that team, and it's too bad they traded him. I get why they did it, but it's too bad. Did you tweet WWE yet? No, I did not, but I tell you, the social media was blowing up about how poor that event was. Deep in Toronto zone, and there is a hockey game going on. Side of the net looks like it's held and blown down. Yeah, that Rumble event was probably one of the worst. Social media was ripping it apart like crazy. And there were people actually that were leaving after the event that were showing it around on camera. They were making, everything look full. But when you actually saw, they had a bunch of sections and areas tarped off and roped off, big spots on the floor that were empty. So it was quite interesting how through the magic of television, you can hide a lot of stuff like that. So here we thought it's a full event, and it was not even close. Car 5432, car 568. Nice name, nice jacket. Go Toronto, go. Absolutely, my friend. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate it. And do me a favor while you're in here. I'm gonna throw up your Go Leafs Go. Do me a favor. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you wouldn't mind, car 5432, we are pushing towards 470 subscribers. We only need 4 more. Would you want to be one of our friends and so kindly hit that subscribe button if you haven't already? That would be spectacular. Much appreciated. We do all kinds of Leaf games. And just in case anyone else is ninja watching, not just for car 5432, but we do our hockey. We do some retro. We do some gaming. We do some cooking. We do some Lego. We do it all. And by subscribing, it just helps us build our channel and helps spread the word. So if you haven't hit that subscription button and you'd consider doing so, we would be much appreciated. Next Preds game is 2-9. Wow, they got a long break there. Oh, I forgot. It's the All-Star. It's the All-Star break. Right. It's a good time here. Absolutely. Cheers, Triple. It is. And cheers to each and every one of you for hanging out and making it a good time, because I can talk and do so much, but really it's hanging out with you guys in the chat or where it's at. And yes, I meant to rhyme. Excuse me. All right, talking way too much. So where are we at in the game, you ask? It is 5-0 Leafs. Shots are 20-14. We are halfway through the second period. My gosh. 5-0. And we got a penalty called. Kerfoot going to the box. I think this is just a give New Jersey a chance penalty. Oh, yeah, it was kind of chintzy. Kerfoot fell and his stick came up and caught the face of the New Jersey player, Ryan Graves, is having a great game. I guess if you could ask for a New Jersey player to have a great game. But Kerfoot goes to the box, and the Devils get on the power play. And here they go. They are looking to move it around, trying to set something up. Great pressure. Another penalty coming up. Is this to Toronto? Did Toronto just take another penalty? Let's see what this call is. Looks like TJ Brody is going to the box. So this is another give New Jersey a chance power play to put them on a 5-on-3. Let's see what we can do. So 2 men in the box, almost for a full 2 minutes. Brody in for cross-checking. And now it's a 5-on-3. Who are our 3 Leaf players? Looks like Justin Hall. Is that Kempf? And I can't see. And I can't see who the other player is. Maybe Riley. So here come the Devils. They are trying to close the box, and falling down is Jack Hughes, turning it over, and the Leafs are going to dump that out and get a quick change. Jack Hughes, who was the number 1 draft pick, I believe a year ago, who maybe 2 by now, really has not lived up to the hype. Quinn Hughes on Vancouver, the much better brother so far, with another Hughes still to come. Here come the Devils trying to spread it out and shrink the box. Jack Hughes, I don't understand what he's doing. Throws it back to the point. Hughes gets it in the circle, tries to go cross ice. Somebody has to shoot the puck. Jack Hughes is just burning energy. He's not really doing anything. Now he takes a shot, and that is blocked. You got it on TSN. That's right, Car 5432. TSN is who's showing the game up here tonight. Although I'll be honest, I don't know who I like better, TSN's coverage or Sportsnet. I think I kind of give TSN the edge because they have the old Hockey Night in Canada music, even though it's so weird to hear it when it's not a Saturday night. But I think I give TSN the edge. I also really like James Duthie. James, if you're watching, I appreciate you. You're a good broadcaster. And he's really funny in social media as well. In the slot, here's a shot, and what a save by Campbell. Comes flying out of nowhere with the leg in the blocker to shut the door. Holy cow. Devils with a glorious chance, and that was closed quick. Devils putting some pressure, swinging it back to the point. 22 seconds left in the 2-man advantage. 8 minutes to go in the period. Back to the point. Here's Hughes again, trying to move up. Pulls it back, side of the net. Quick shot. Oh, hammering away. Somebody put that guy on his backside. There you go. Thank you very much. Nathan Bastien came out, took the shot. Campbell made the save, and he was just whacking away, trying to get it through. All he needed was someone to put him on his backside. We want Cherry. I miss Don Cherry. I know his views are somewhat controversial, but he was awesome. I love nothing more. Saturday nights, first period intermission. Don't interrupt me. I want to watch Don Cherry. So there's the shot. Nice save by Campbell, but 1 whack, 2 whacks, a little shove. Not cool, man. Not cool. All right, 7 seconds left in the 2-man advantage. Doesn't look like the Devils are going to capitalize. Back to the point. Trying to get it through. 1 man out of the box. 10 seconds left on the original power or the second power play. Toronto, nice job collapsing down low. Pavel Zacha tried to get it up. Comes in front. Oh, big shot just wide of the net. Rebound. Campbell covering up nicely. Toronto's going to clear that out, and they kill off the 2-man advantage from the Devils. It does come down from icing, but good job, Toronto. I will say the Devils definitely have picked things up in the shot department. Shots are now 20-17 in favor of the Maple Leafs, where in the first period they were just really all over, dominating. So the Devils are waking up a little bit, but they just can't put anything together. Let's take a quick look at the standings. So the Devils currently are sitting 8th in their conference. 44 games played, 15 wins, 24 losses, 5 overtime losses for a total of 35 points. Compared to Toronto, who's only played 41 games, but they have 28 wins, only 10 losses, 3 OT losses for a total of 59 points. So Toronto definitely the better team. All the way down the ice, it's going to be icing again. It's unbelievable that Toronto came out to such a hot start. I tell you, I was actually really nervous after the start they had yesterday. I knew they would bounce back. That was a given, right? They played the end of the game really, really well, but I was very nervous how things would get started here tonight. And they've shut the door. They put the foot on the gas, they shut the door, and have been playing great hockey. Now, New Jersey's making it a little easy for them to play great hockey, but nonetheless, here comes Hall. Hall making his way, quick shot. And that looked like it got through, but didn't go in the net. Matthews to Marner. Marner between the legs, being a little fancy. That I don't like. Mitchell, we're going to have words, my friend. He went in, put the puck between his legs, tried to do a between the legs shot. Can I get the Oh, no, I switched my share. Let me see if I can share this real quick before the replay is over. Here he goes, between the legs, and tried to flip it up and out. Not cool. Not cool. That's a little bit of a showboaty move. No need for that. Here we go. 6:50 to go. Jersey starting to move it up over the Toronto line, but Toronto is 3 men back. They're covering really, really nicely, playing well. And that is a whistle, held in a whistle. I think New Jersey players right now would rather be on the Jersey Shore hitting the clubs and going on rides versus being in this game. Sorry, not every day you get to make a Jersey Shore reference. Redeem fist pump. That might have to be the new one. In the zone. Toronto can't control it. The Devils, though, just cycling it around the perimeter. Really not getting anything through. They can't get a shot through. Toronto is just blocking everything, which is awesome. Yeah, don't try and be fancy. Just play the game. It's like if they score again, if they score a 6th goal, you don't go and celebrate like you just won the Stanley Cup, right? Have a little class. Be a good winner. And there it came right out in front. Glorious opportunity. Toronto couldn't capitalize. And here comes New Jersey. 3-on-2 back the other way. They split the D all alone. Quick shot around. Campbell extended the leg. And nice defensive play to come back. Sandin to help keep the puck out of the net. Brody looking to swing it around. Subban up to hold it in. Comes out to Tavares. Tavares can't quite reach it. Here comes Jack Hughes. Jack Hughes trying to move in. One hand on the stick. Always a no-no. Always a no-no. Still circling around the zone. Quick shot from the top of the circle, and that is blocked. Toronto's going to put it out. It's a race. Here comes Tavares, but he just cannot get there. Devils are going to turn around, but it's just the neutral zone, right? Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Back and forth they go. Now Toronto's turn. They're going to turn it and look to move it up. Wow, so the point where the Devils aren't even pinching in on them in the neutral zone anymore. Rolled in on net. That is going to be held, and we are going to get a whistle and a face-off. It's pretty brutal when you're going through the neutral zone and everything kind of slows right down. Oh, Triton with the redeem cheer. Yikes. All right. We can do it. We can cheer for the Devils. We can cheer for the Devils. Devils used to be a good team. There were many years, right? They were solid. They played that defensive trap style zone. You really slowed the game down, couldn't bust through it, do anything. It was tough, right? It was tough. And this is just ugly at this point. And I think they realize that and understand there's not a whole lot they can go. Oh boy. So I knew this game would be, I didn't think it would be a blowout. I thought it would be a little bit closer. Dallas, thanks for the update. Raptors down by 11, 61-50. Maybe we should switch gears and start calling the Raptor game a little bit. Let's pull up some Raptor stats. Why not? I could probably do it through here as well. Because the Raptors, it's the end of the second, 62-50. I don't know if they do the same kind of scoreboard. Oh, they do. Interesting. So, that's not what we want. So we're a commercial break. I'm going to try and find some good stats for the Raptors here. Here we go. I think this is the first time I've ever looked up NBA stats. CeeLo's PK's 799th game tonight. Wow. I think if CeeLo had it his way, PK would not see number 800. He'd retire right now. Oh, my God. There it is. I'm not even going to hit the buzzer. The Leafs put another one in the net, make it 6 unanswered goals. Boop. I tell you who the Magic is not calling. The Magic is not calling the New Jersey Devils right now. Pierre Engvall puts it in. So off the draw, cycles around, thrown to the net. Simmons kind of puts it over to Engvall. Engvall, it looks like he just kind of throws it at the net, and it goes in. Let's see, where'd he go? Yeah, glove side. I think most of the goals have been on the glove side on this goalie. Wow. Wow. Nice play by Simmons, though. They hit 6 goals, and they still don't switch the goalie. Maybe they don't have another goalie. Someone put him into the wall. Here's Spezza now. Toronto's just starting to put that pressure and just keep throwing it at the net. We have 4.5 to go. Devils need to change a goalie. Andrew, I think the Devils need to change a whole lot more than the goalie. Host, I'm going to start cheering for the Leafs. Sure, why not? Why not? Oh, yeah, I owed you a cheer. I'm supposed to be cheering for the Devils. Sorry, my bad, Triton. My bad. I got so excited. All right, so let's look at the first half stats for the Raptors. Pascal Siakam, 13 minutes, 5 points. Gary Trent Jr., 22 minutes, 17 points. Fred VanVleet, 18 minutes, 4 points. Wow. OG Anunoby, 14 minutes, 6 points. Not a good showing for the Raps so far. Devils put it behind Toronto's net. Ooh, big trip. Liljegren went flying there, but he's going to recover. He's going to put it out. I think the Devils are a little ticked now. You can see they have a little bit more jump in their step where they didn't earlier on. Kevin, how's it going? Welcome in. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. They're using 2 AHL goalies. Yeah, and it shows, unfortunately. But hey, good for them, right? Good for them for putting in the effort. You know, I know it's tough, but it'll be great experience for Gillies. I'm not sure what Black McKenzie's timetable is to return, but they need him and need him desperately. Still behind on Toronto, just continuing with the pressure. Yeah, so New Jersey is 1-8-0 in their last 9. Sandin puts it across, chipped over for Hall. Hall throws it on net. That's turned aside. All the way down for icing. Hey, Kevin, if you don't mind, can I ask you how you found us this evening? Something I'm going to start asking new faces as they came in. I'm just curious how you came across to find us in the stream. Looks like I closed the Raptor stats. 256, draw to the right of Gillies. Looks like Toronto waved out of the draw. Kerfoot in to take it. Back to the point. Comes around behind the net. Toronto picks it up in front. Where is the puck? Oh, great save by Gillies. Rolled under his leg, and he's able to hold it there and shut the door. Kerfoot standing right there, and the puck was rolling, almost went under the pad, but he grabbed it and held it down. I was watching another stream, and yours popped up. Oh, awesome. Well, thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. We do lots of hockey. We do everything, really. We do some retro streams. We talk about the olden days, like the 80s and 90s. We do some Legos. We do some video games, but really hockey is what we enjoy doing the most. So thanks for coming in. And if you wouldn't mind considering, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to find 4 friends tonight to round out our number to 470. So thanks for stopping by. Whether you sub or not, appreciate you being here. So thank you. Here comes Toronto looking to make it happen. Well, I'm old.
Let's go.
Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate for hitting the button. And not old, my friend, not old, seasoned. And we like to have a lot of fun. You'll see as you're hanging out here, you're going to start earning points in the chat, and pretty soon you'll be able to play the mini games if you like. But yeah, we're looking to build a nice little community here, sports fans. Oh, quick shot! Bunting just hopped over his stick, and we're all about good times here, all about the fun. Marner keeps it in. Toronto pressing yet again. Quick shot and a nice save. It's okay, Kevin. We have a lot of seasoned friends that join us and hang out. Oh, looks like we picked up two. So I don't know if Streamlabs is just goofing around or if YouTube is having issues, but popped up to 68. Oh, so that's awesome. Yeah. If somebody else subscribed, I appreciate it. Still in the Devil's zone. We got 1:30 left to go. Devils holding it in the corner. Now Matthews pokes it free. Comes across the line. Back to Hall. Back to Matthews. Matthews, all the room in the world. Quick shot. Wow. Comes back through the neutral zone. Toronto, long stretch pass. That is tipped up, and we're going to have a whistle and a draw. Interesting. Triton, I didn't see the damage happen to your... you there. AAU Triton on top of it before I can even see what's going on. So with the subscription there, Kevin, you knocked out AAU Triton, who's our stream leader. You knocked his health down. And before I even saw it take a dip, Triton already, with the donation, thank you so much, Triton, replenished his health. Title is mine. Triton is not letting this go. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Triton. Appreciate it as always. But all the games we play are free, of course. So as you start earning points, you can do gamble and continue to build your points or redeem them for just fun things we do. I actually was 4 when I seen the Leafs win the cup. Oh, wow. Hey, at least you got to see them win. At least you got to see them win. The closest I've ever seen was that series against LA. Gretzky with the famous high stick on Dougie Gilmour, which cost the Leafs the game, ultimately losing, and LA went to play Montreal in the finals. And if Toronto would have won, that would have been Leafs in Montreal for the Stanley Cup finals, which would have been insane. Sorokin, what a save for the Islanders. Sorokin, he's amazing. He's a good young talent. Really impressed with how he's been playing. Puck dropped in the Devil's zone. They're just going to try and hammer it and get it out. 3, 2, 1, and that is going to do it for the end of the period. You're back, and you called it. You certainly did call it. You certainly did. Toronto scored a couple times since you called it. Freaking Carey Fraser. That's right. If I ever see Carey Fraser in the street, I tell you. No, Carey Fraser, though, such a good... I really liked him as an official. And that hair, back in the days when, people didn't wear helmets. People today forget, right, a lot. You see everybody now with the helmets and the visors. There is a long period of time that's, not overly long ago when, guys didn't wear helmets. There were still people that didn't wear helmets. Craig McTavish, Brad Marsh, some of the last in the league that didn't wear them. So it was quite interesting. We're going to the third period. Everyone get your ice cream. All right. So Dallas, it's so funny you say that. So my folks have this thing where someone's actually doing fireworks outside. I think they're celebrating the Leafs a little early. So my parents have this thing, right? Where, do you know what a Nutty Buddy is? It's like, it's the ice cream on the cone, but the ice cream is covered in chocolate with the nuts and stuff. Looks like it's called a drumstick in some places, Nutty Buddy, others, I guess, depending on your brand. So for the longest time, it was my parents' thing. Every time they'd have a Nutty Buddy, this ice cream during the Leaf game, they'd win. And when they didn't, they would lose. So they'd always run to the freezer to quick grab a Nutty Buddy and eat it to help the Leafs come and win. Yeah, his hair was in his helmet. His hair was his helmet. Absolutely. It was rock solid. All right, let's take a real quick sneak peek at what the stats were. I feel like I should say something to Jacob. Be back. All right, sure. So just if you forget who scored tonight, we had Jason Spezza in the first, his 9th. We had Austin Matthews, his 29th. David Kemp, his 5th. Mitch Marner, his 13th. Michael Bunting with his 13th. And Pierre Engvall with his 7th. That period, shots were just about equal. 10 for Toronto, 9 for the Devils, with a 28-18 lead in shots for the Maple Leafs. Toronto is 0 for 2 on the power play. The Devils are 0 for 3. Face-offs are actually getting closer. 55% for Toronto, 45% for the Devils. Toronto has blocked 9 shots, where the Devils have blocked 5. Toronto has 4 takeaways, and only 2 takeaways for the Devils. And again, 3 giveaways for Toronto. 3 giveaways through 2 periods is pretty amazing. Usually Toronto has way more giveaways. And 7 giveaways for the Devils. Now Toronto has lost the lead in the hit parade, which we're not shocked about. 8 hits for the Devils, 6 for is a 3-2 lead. New York Islanders are up now 2-1 over Ottawa. Nashville and Vancouver tied at 2s the end of the first. Calgary with a 1-0 lead over Dallas. And that is your Editown scoreboard. Oh, I forgot to switch our screen. Don't want to show the videos. So let's take a look. And actually, I'll throw it out. So we started doing this thing with our stream lead. And apology, Triton, I forgot my own rule. We invite our stream leader at the end of the second period to join us on the stream. So Triton, if you would like, just let me know in the chat if you'd like to come on again. You are more than welcome. I can shoot you the link. So I'm looking forward to coming on with you. Okay, there you go. So let me get you the link. I will put it to the other place where we communicate. There you go, Triton. The link has been shared. So when you're ready, feel free to hop on in. And this is something we do where whoever is the stream lead at the end of the second period, they are able to come in and join us on the stream. So it's a little added incentive to take on that challenge. And here he comes, our good friend. Hey, Triton, how's it going?
Good, and how are you, Sam?
I'm doing well. Let me turn this volume down a little bit here. I don't want it to give an echo. So you enjoying the game so far? I know you're a huge hockey fan.
Yeah, right. Actually, I was hoping I was going to be the stream boss because I know you usually do retros on Tuesday nights.
Yes.
And I have something that's kind of retro I'd like to show you that you're probably never going to see again.
Sure, absolutely. And that's right. So for those of you who are watching who might be new or who are new, usually Tuesday nights on the channel, we do a retro stream where we pick a topic and we'll go back and talk about it. So whether it's horror movies or comedies or, we celebrated Adam Sandler's career or just talking about general changes from then to now, we pick a theme and do it. So that's what Triton's referencing in our retro nights. So yeah, go for it.
Hopefully this shows up okay. Whoops. Actual World Trade Center keys.
Oh wow.
They were my security keys when I was in the building that day.
Unbelievable. So that is pretty cool. And nobody has, I guess nobody's asked for any of that stuff back. It's stuff you have.
Well, the building isn't there that these keys go to anymore.
Yeah, the locks were changed. Yeah. That's a pretty crazy thing to have. And I've meant to ask you before because I know on another stream, you made mention of some of your history there. And I never knew kind of how you were tied in, what the tie-in was. But I'm guessing through that you did security there for the building.
That's correct. I was a security guard.
That's pretty crazy. That is pretty insane. Thank you for showing that.
Well, I'm just glad it showed up on the camera.
Yeah, no, that's pretty amazing. And it's actually perfect when we talk about retro, right? So many things, and we kind of talked about last Tuesday is, growing up, whether when we were kids or through some of our earlier jobs to where things are now, so much has changed. And obviously that's a very extreme case of what happened. But even when we look at, growing up, some of my favorite restaurants, right, that are now no longer there. And we went through a phase where we would take like, the little coasters or, little things, obviously not stealing, because stealing is bad, kids. We would take little things, and especially like when we would travel and we go to Florida, we'd have little things from our favorite restaurants, and then those things go away, and the little trinkets that for most people take up space, it becomes a nice little memory of
it does
what that was. So one of the things we often do, so we're a very indecisive family. And so when we're deciding, hey, we want to order in, where do we want to order from? Or we want to go out somewhere, where do we want to go to? Usually the list of restaurants starts with all of our favorites that are closed. So it'll be like, oh, you want to go to Steak Pit? Oh, no, we can't. You want to go to Eddie's? Oh, no, we can't. You want to go
Yeah, I know. Same here.
So what was one of your favorite restaurants that you used to go to? Like, what was it called, and what was the type of food that is no longer there that you can go to anymore?
I don't know if it still exists in other parts of the country, but I know there's none around here anymore. When I was a kid, we used to have an A&W restaurant, sort of like the root beer.
Yep.
And they would actually bring your food out, and they'd set it up on, they had special trays that sat on your window.
Oh, that's cool. That is cool. Yeah, I've heard the stories. I never saw those myself when they come out and put it on your window. They've actually built some new A&Ws here, and the buildings are the same kind of design shaped as those, but obviously it's not, nobody comes out and puts it on your window, and no one on roller skates.
I guess maybe I'm just older.
No. Yeah, one of my favorites that I loved is there was this place actually in Florida called Steak and Ale. And it was a little steakhouse, and I'd only been there a couple of times because usually we'd go down, Christmas time. And this Steak and Ale place was so good, so delicious. And I wasn't a big steak eater when I was a kid. So as I was in my teenage years, that's when this place kind of disappeared. And I was always like, oh, I've only had a real good steak there once, because usually you'd order other stuff. But they had salad bar, like amazing salad bar, the works. Very cool.
And I have something for your guests as well.
Uh-oh.
Well, I don't really talk hockey because I really don't follow hockey. So, and I know last week we did some disco and stuff like that. I say this week maybe we answer the call together.
I will have to follow your lead because I don't know the moves at all.
That's fine.
I used to be good at the 3-4 cavalcade dance, but nope, this one I
Well, let's
I'll
leave it up
your
to
lead.
the crowd. If you guys want to see both of us do a answer the call, let's see some thumbs up in the chat.
Do the droopy. Yeah. My ear doesn't go up that high. There you go, Dallas. Oh boy.
I don't know. I'm not seeing no thumbs up. Are you?
Oh no, I think maybe we're safe. Maybe we're safe. Everybody's unsubscribing really quick. Just kidding. Don't unsubscribe.
Coco's says his thumbs up. Oh, yeah, we're getting some thumbs up.
There we go. Of course. Anything, Tiffany, to make us dance, right? Do it. All right. Let me. If anything, it allows me to stand up and gives my butt a chance to breathe.
All right, let's see. Okay.
Okay, I'll have to follow your call.
All right.
There's all the thumbs up. Should I get one of the big flags? A big purple flag?
Yeah, right. All right, so we're going to be starting with the clapping once the music starts.
All right.
Let me turn around.
The most magical place on earth.
I don't know if the mic picked up the music or not, but
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. That was fun. It's funny. Thank you, Tiffany. It's very funny how you remember when the 50th anniversary cavalcade first came out. The first time a lot of us were on a stream together.
yep.
And we heard that song, and it was mixed reviews. People were like, "Oh, it's terrible. I hate it." And maybe because it was everywhere, right? Every song that was played at Magic Kingdom was that. And now it's like, yeah, I love it. I can't get enough of it. Let's hear it again. Let's hear it again.
Apparently, Coco wants an encore.
Well, Coco, you could redeem your points. You can save up your points and redeem them. I mean, we should.
But that's how my channel redeemed the call.
That's true. Yeah, if you go over and follow AAU Triton's channel, you can make him redeem and do that all night long. You can go ahead and drop, if you have your channel link, you can drop your channel link in as well.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. So Triton, who's a big supporter of us here, has his own channel as well and does some very, very cool stuff. Like VR, virtual reality, Disney rides, some technical stuff over the holidays, whether it's Halloween or Christmas, does some pretty cool light shows. So definitely something cool to check out.
Yeah, I know that's a little bit longer than your floss and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. Coco's going to go over and sub. Thank you.
Thank you, Coco.
How do you spell it? Just like he's going to put the link in. There's his link, so you can click on that and have a good time. Just like us here, his chat is so much fun. And wait till you see it. Don't wait till the next live. Go and look at some of the videos he has up now of his virtual reality Disney rides, because they're so much fun. And I always thank everybody for coming and hanging out here live, but you can also support your other creators by going to watch some of the stuff they already have and leave a comment and tell them what rides you'd like to see next time. It's a great way to help.
Yeah, because I'm always looking for ideas. So, for me to pick them all myself, sometimes I might pick things like It's a Small World that a lot of people don't like.
It's a small world. It's so funny. I got to keep an eye on the game when it comes back. But It's a Small World is so funny because when you go on it, like when you're there, it's very different than when you're watching it on a stream. Like for us, when we went on our last trip, we said, yes, we have to do Small World, right? And it's not a short ride.
No, it's not. Not even in VR is it short.
It's a pretty long ride, so you have to commit. And it's one of those staples.
I mean, the VR gives me some taste of what the rides might be. It still probably is not anywhere near being actually to Disney, but Disney's just too expensive. I don't foresee it anytime soon.
Yeah, it's crazy. We were very lucky having the opportunity to go. It was the first time that I was there since I was a kid, and it's changed so much. But it was funny. This, of course, when we went was before we had seen all the streams and whatnot, and it took a little bit to get customized to everything. But we sat down with our maps and our pen and paper, and we looked up the watch times, and we said, okay, or the ride times, and we said, okay, this is what these rides are averaging. So if we go here and then we go here, we kind of mapped it out, and it was ridiculous because we were going like opposite ends of the park, back and forth, back and forth. For at Hollywood. Magic Kingdom, we did it a little bit more logically, but it was amazing because we were able to do everything we mapped out to do in our allotted time frame that we had there, because we were crossing over the park back and forth. Had we just kind of gone in a logical order through the park, we never would have made it, because you have to plan on what's quick and what's longer and what you want to do.
Well, I can tell you from watching, all the streamers that I watch, Spazila when he's been down there, Pat and all that. If I ever get to go, I won't need a map. I'll already know where to go, how to walk around the park.
The biggest disappointment for me when we went before watching the streams was there were so many things that I see now that I didn't know existed. Like Casey's Corner, I didn't know that was there. I had no idea. The restaurant in the theater, the Lady and the Tramp restaurant, I forget what it's called.
I can't remember the name,
but I had no idea that was there. So now I have to go back and see all these things again. That it's on the next time I go back. I just want to do food.
Well, Casey Corner, because that's their favorite 10-100 spot.
Yeah, of course.
All right, so I'm assuming you got to get back to your game.
Yeah, game is just starting up again. Thank you, of course, for coming on again and for all the support, as always. Much appreciated, and we'll see you back real soon.
Thank you for having me. Have a good night.
You too. All right, so that is AAU Triton, huge supporter and the current stream leader. You too can have the opportunity to come live on the second period intermission if you take down the stream boss and become the stream leader and take over. So now let's get back into the game as the third period is underway. 6-0 Leafs, 28-18 total shots, and the Leafs have possession and quickly throw it in on goal. Tony's Town Square, that's it, Tony's. That is exactly it, Dallas. I want to try that. I love Italian food. It's my go-to. Nice bowl of spaghetti and meatballs, chicken parmesan, you name it. And I'd love to try Tony's. And I had no idea it was there. And we walked right past it. We did the meet and greet with Tinkerbell, who was Tink and Mickey were in that theater right next door, and we didn't even realize the restaurant was there. All right, so we are back. We're going to switch our screen, and we are teed up and ready to go for the third. You've never been to Casey's? No. You know what happened? So when we got in the park, we were so excited, and I know all of our lovely hockey fans, we're going to talk a little Disney here for a second, as New Jersey is going to win it back. Quick shot on net and another save. So when we got to the park, we were so excited to be there, and we had reservations at New Jersey Devils. Thank you, Charlie. New Jersey Devils have finally changed their goalie, and Schmid has come in to net, Mr. Schmid. So we were excited to go in, and we had reservations at the Crystal Palace for breakfast. And so we just moved so fast down Main Street, wanted to get our pictures in, do all that we totally blew right past Casey's Corner.
Yeah.
And, we looked in the Emporium from afar, but yeah, we motored down Main Street so quick to get our pictures and go to breakfast, and never even came back to have to visit Casey's. Oh no, Coco with the redemption for cheer. That means we have to cheer for the Devils. Let's go Devils. Devils pinching defensively. Dermott back to the point. Throws it around. Devils are going to pick it up, and they're going to start to move it. Come on, Devils, get it out. Colton White can't get it through. Now they're going to circle it back around. Andreas Johnsson tips it back. He's going to go for a change. Subban gets it up. He moves up ice all the way down on net, and that's going to be steered aside by Campbell. He's going to play it all the way around. Come on, Devils. Devils pick it up. Looking to break it in. Here they come. Boqvist, quick shot, save. Devils putting some pressure. Another shot just wide of the net as Kukkonen threw it wide. Toronto's going to pick it up, but Devils are putting pressure and fighting hard. Back to the point, kept in, bobbled up in the air, and did not hit the mesh, so it's still in play. Baston throws it behind the net, but Marner's there to pick it up, and Devils cannot capitalize on some good early pressure. So we'll see how they can keep it up. We will do it every third period. Here comes long stretch pass, tipped up and knocked down, but kept in the neutral zone. Kerfoot, wheeling and dealing, puts it up to Tavares. Tavares can't deke his way in. Toronto is a much, much better team. Make sure you check out some reviews. I don't think the food is the best at Tony's. Oh, there it is. There it is. The Devils finally put one on the board. Told you, the Devils were putting on some serious pressure. And you know what? I am glad the Devils scored, only because it allowed me to use my Devils goal video. Nice little shot. Stutter shot, Jack Hughes puts it in, crosses the line. Looked like it went right through Riley's legs. I think Riley screened Campbell a little bit. Campbell just a little late, kicking the pad out and getting there. They put it in. They got one. No. Jack Hughes, only his 12th of the year. Yeah, Dallas, I thought I heard that somewhere, that the food at Tony's wasn't great. But, I still like to try it. I will say the breakfast we had at Crystal Palace, the buffet breakfast, was fantastic. The food was really good. I mean, the waffles were great. The scrambled eggs, great. It was just a really, really nice breakfast. And, of course, you had the Winnie the Pooh characters and stuff coming around. Also, Tim Hortons pick 3. Oh, I forgot to do my Tim Hortons pick 3. Oh, I am so bad at that. I was never really good at picking anyone anyways. Raptors making a comeback, 73-69 Miami. So they're still in it. They have a chance. So Toronto putting it down in the Devil zone. That's going to go out, and the ref is going to blow it down. And I think, are we getting a penalty? Is that what the ref was just signaling? Yeah, so his first 3 seasons, Jack Hughes, he had 7 goals. So he's averaging 0.3 goals a game, then 0.5, and now 0.96 goals a game. So he's getting better. He's getting better, but Jack Hughes has had a rough start to his NHL career. Toronto trying to make something happen. Simmons down low. Bouncing off the boards of Spezza. Spezza cross ice to Hall. Engvall down low. Has Hall wide open in front. Oh, Stonehands Hall can't capitalize. Great opportunity he had. But that's why he's a defenseman and not a goal scorer. Here comes New Jersey. New Jersey's starting to pick up the pace. That goal gave them a little bit of life. Realistically, they're not going to score 5 more this period. You'd like to think. What did you say? Raptors is Toronto playing Jurassic Park. Triton, very funny you say that. So Toronto's NBA basketball team is the Toronto Raptors. The Raptors, when their inaugural season, or when they announced they were going to have a team, is right when Jurassic Park came out and they were hot. So they did a contest where you could write in names, suggested names for the team. And of course, the Toronto Raptors was one of the favorites by the people. And that's what they picked because it was so hot. And oh, there it is. Toronto Maple Leafs get that goal back. There we go. Toronto pulls ahead 7-1. I wasn't even paying attention. We'll have to see who put that in. So Matthews was in on it. Matthews went around to Bunting. Bunting back to Matthews. Back to Bunting. Back to Matthews. Behind the net, just back and forth. Back to Bunting. Came out. Marner stole it. Marner just throws it on net, and it squeaks through the arm and into the back of the net. So Marner's going to get credited for that. So we have all three with a goal tonight. Actually, I think that's Marner's second goal tonight because he had one earlier. So Marner, Bunting, and Matthews all with goals tonight. But yeah, so the Toronto team was named the Toronto Raptors. And during the playoffs, in front of their venue, in front of the stadium, there's a big open area. And they would show the game on the big screen outside, and all the fans would come and watch and cheer. So they dubbed that kind of open square Jurassic Park. So when it was sold out inside, people would go and watch outside, and they'd say, you know, the Raptor fans in Jurassic Park. It's kind of cool. And of course, their mascot is a big raptor. 7-1, 13, just over 13 minutes left. PK Subban back for the Devils, starting to make his way up the ice. Anthony, the Molar Man, what is going on? Anthony, just to let you know, we have our next game we're doing against Boston is March 29th. So I'll give you lots of heads up, but we are doing the game March 29th against Boston Bruins. Just wanted to let you know so you could mentally prepare for when the Leafs walk all over the Bruins. Go Leafs, go. Here's the Devils. Devils starting to move in. They have come alive. Quick shot, and that is steered aside. Here come the Leafs. McCabe. Oh, McCabe just couldn't handle the pass. Here's the Devils trying to get stuff back organized. PK Subban slowing it down, starting the outlet pass. Leafs Bruins is always a grud match. Absolutely. Oh, Coco redeeming cheer again. God, making me want to cheer for the Devils all night long. 12 minutes left to go. Devils collapsing nicely defensively, forcing Engvall around the outside. Sandin throws it in, tipped, and that's wide. Here come the Devils. Can't win the race to the puck. They are able to clear it, though, and out it comes. Big changes for both teams. Sandin looking to put it down deep. Toronto's just going to try and play it out now. Devils can't get it out. Big shot and a nice save by Mr. Schmid. Dumped in deep by Bastien. Comes in with a little hit, trying to steal the puck, but Matthews is going to carry that out. He's going to go to Marner. Marner down the middle. Drops it for Bunting. Bunting back to Marner. Nice save by Schmid. Schmid looks to be pretty solid. He's coming out. He's cutting down the angles. He's good lateral movement. Nice to see him come in. I know Gillies had a tough run, but playing really, really well. And Coaster Mom, oh my God, 7-1. That's right. I don't know what happened. I just blinked and it happened. All right. Michael Bunting scored for you, Coaster Mom. He actually, when Bunting scored, he pointed up at the camera and you could see him mouth, Coaster Mom. And oh no, they're Triton with the floss. All right, it's a commercial break. So we can get the floss going. Oh, get this out of the way. Oh, got to take this off, tilt the camera. Here we go. Oh, I don't know if that came through on the camera, but my back cracked. I don't know if the mic picked it up. That was a floss with a back crack. Oh, that was a good one. Oh boy. Text to Jacob now. All right. The Floss King. Floss King is better than the Fisher King. Do you remember that movie, The Fisher King, with with Robin Williams. Such a good movie. Bizarre movie, but good exercise. That's right, Charlie. You're gonna have to get the biofreeze later. Oh, Raptors making a game of it. Miami 77, Raptors 75. You hated it. Oh, it was so good. All right, that's okay. To be honest, honesty is always good here. Eleanor, good evening and welcome in. Turn these around. Thanks for stopping in. I have to say, one of my favorite players on the Devils right now, aside from PK Subban. No, I'm just kidding. PK isn't really one of my favorites. Besides Andreas Johnsson, I'm really enjoying Damon Severson. I know they're having a tough game defensively, but Severson is a guy I'd love to see the Maple Leafs pick up because he's probably could get him cheap. Quick shot and a nice save. Also, really impressed with what's his name? Jasper Bratt. Jasper Bratt not putting a ton of points up. I know he's got 14 goals on the year, but man, can he move? He can skate. Really skate. Leafs gonna get the next goal. You bribe them. That's awesome. Seth McDonald, welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping in. Really appreciate it. And if you haven't already, definitely hit that like button. Let's see if we can get up to 30 likes. It's only 4 away. And Seth, if you wouldn't mind, I'd ask consider hitting the subscribe button. We're making our way to 470, and we're only a couple away. So if you consider it and you want to join us again for a game, hit that subscribe button. We would much appreciate it. Talking retro, don't forget Mario Lemieux. Yes. Although I have a bone to pick with Mario Lemieux. I'm very angry with him. Dallas, I'll tell you my Mario Lemieux story at the next commercial break. Because here comes Nylander. Nylander stops, pops, passes it back. Brody can't get the shot away. He dumps it in the corner to Tavares. Tavares circling around, can't make it. Somebody is calling, and I don't want to answer the call. Answer the call. The Magic is calling. Oh, there they go. Toronto in the corner. Puts it out. Can't control it. Here come the Devils. Starting to move on it. Dumped into the corner. Brody's going to pick it up. He's going to move it out. Now it goes far side. Here's Nylander coming in. Quick shot and nice save. I tell you, for a game where the Leafs have been absolutely dominating, Nylander has been invisible. And that'll be the takeaway for most Leaf fans is we scored 7 goals. Where the heck was Nylander? Here they come, moving right along. Mikheyev strips it in the corner, goes all the way back to Sandin. Had a lane, but tried to deke around the defender who came up. Big takedown. Pavel Zacha and Sandin go down hard. Here come the Devils. Andreas Johnsson leading that charge. Puts it in behind the net. Pavel Zacha gets it back. Johnsson with a shot just wide over the net. Kempf circling around. Long pass up. Can Mikheyev split the D? No, he cannot. Kempf has it again, dropping it back. Dermott has it, looking as the Leafs make changes. Looking, long pass up to center ice. That's tipped in. Flying down the wing is Engvall. Engvall centers it in front. Nice shot and nice save. So let me tell you let me see if they're going to commercial break. So yeah, going to commercial. So Dallas, here's my Mario Lemieux story. Years ago when the NHL awards that they do in Vegas now used to be in Toronto. And I had the pleasure of going. And the one year I went, I've told my Gretzky story many times, but never told my Lemieux story. Lemieux was favored to win. I forget which award it was. It was the Hart, one of the ones that Lemieux wins all the time. He was favored to win, and he didn't win. He actually, I think he got shut out that year. And after the TV show, there's a big dinner. And so you leave kind of the the big auditorium where the award show is filmed. You walk down a hall and around to, a dinner area. And so walking from the auditorium to the dinner, I was walking and ended up standing next to Mario Lemieux. So I said, and I was a kid, barely a teenager. I said to him, Mr. Lemieux, would you mind signing an autograph? So he took my piece of paper and he took his pen. And now Mario Lemieux is, what is he, 6'5", 6'4"? Like, he's a big guy, right? And I'm a little teenager. And he's just walking full stride, right? Signs the autograph, turns and drops it. And I'm like chasing to keep up with him. And he just signed and dropped it. Now I get it, right? You're bummed. You're really upset. You didn't win the award you thought you were going to win. But like, here's a kid asking you for an autograph. It's the highlight of his, meeting one of his celebrity heroes, hockey heroes. And it was a real bad experience. So I've always been a little bitter, a little chip on my shoulder towards good old Mario. I'm sure he's a great guy, but I didn't like that. Where Gretzky, on the other hand, went out of his way and was super nice. As well, same Brett Hull, super nice. So yeah, that's my Lemieux story. We got 8.5 left to go in the game. Something tells me we're not getting overtime tonight. Here we are, deep in Toronto zone. Spezza's looking to play it up, turns it over, but New Jersey just dumps it in deep. They're going to go for changes. Here comes Toronto, 4 wide, 5 wide, stretching the line. Puts it in deep. Toronto wins the race, tries to center it. Spezza did, but grabbed it and held on to it. Was Mr. Schmid. He's playing well. I like this kid, this Jersey goalie. Oh, excuse me. So our 26 likes, 4 away from 30. So if you haven't hit the like button, now is the time, if you don't mind. We want a shootout. We want a shootout. Not. Yeah, can you imagine, Dallas, if all of a sudden Jersey in 8 minutes scored 6 goals? It would be like that Boston playoff series all over again. That would not be cool. New Jersey now, trying to move it up ice. Campbell back to play it. Hull now grabs it and moves it up. Turned over. Quick turn and shot by Jesper Bratt, but that is turned aside. Here comes Mikheyev. He is flying. God, he's so good. Bite your tongue. The cheer ain't going through. All right, I'll check on my side. I know there is a cooldown of how many you can do in a row. Let me take a look on my side for the cheer. Sorry, bear with me. Toronto's just kind of slowing it down anyways. Oops. History. Yeah, so the cheer might still be in a cooldown. So it might just need a couple of minutes as New Jersey gets a few more whacks at it. Here they come, turnover. New Jersey over the line. Quick shot. Nice save by Campbell. They're playing well. It's too bad that one goal went in before. 28 likes. All right, we are moving up. Perfect. Thank you. We're so close. And of course, I'll say it again. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so and hitting that subscription button and help us get to 470. And of course, if you're here and you have subscribed and you're having fun, tell a friend or two. Tell them to come on over and check us out and hit the subscribe button. And not just subscribe for me, but subscribe for you. Because the more friends we have in here, the more fun the chat gets. And another whistle. So time is just ticking. Still close game. Thank you, Dallas, for the updates. Miami 83, Toronto Raptors 80. I just hoped. So the Raptors have this really bad history of waiting and waiting to put up a 3 at the end. So hopefully they don't do that. Here come the Devils. The Devils looking to slide it around all the way behind the net. Devils starting to put some pressure. Nice defensive pressure there in the corner. Holding Ryan Graves. Ryan Graves is everywhere tonight. It hobbles out to the side of the net. Liljegren blocking it. Campbell holds on and makes the save. And there is another Macarena. So, Triton, we got the Macarena. Whoa. Yeah. There's your redeemed cheer. All right, the cheer comes through. So we will cheer for the Devils for the next little bit when it comes back from commercial break. I swear that's one of my favorite parts from Austin Powers is when he does, Dr. Evil does the Macarena. Gets me every time. Every time. Cheer, I tell you. Cheer, cheer, cheer. I will get the points. Oh, what a game. I did not anticipate the game going this way. I knew the Leafs were going to come out. When we talked at the beginning, we talked about all these stats the Leafs were kind of leading in and how they matched up. And it was very apparent, right? The Leafs were going, and I shouldn't say, I mean, it's never a gimme, but it was pretty evident that the Leafs should win this game. I did not think it was going to be this kind of a blowout. And Eleanor with the Raptor shimmy, redeeming the shimmy. Oh boy. All right. Go Raptors, go Raptors, go. Go Raptors, go Raptors, go. Shimmy time, shimmy time. There we go. Thank you, Eleanor. My shoulders needed a good workout. Oh, pretty soon I'm going to have to put in like redeem bench press. I'm just kidding. There'll be no bench pressing on this show. Oh, but if you guys think of any other good ideas, any good redemptions to throw in, let me know. We'll keep building the roster of redemptions because it all makes for good fun. That's right. Who needs a gym? Just stream. Free membership. Another shot at the side of the net, and that is grabbed and held by Campbell as Hischier is turned aside. Make a shout out. Yeah, you can make a shout out for sure. Redeem ballet. Shout out redemption. Yeah, we could do something like that. Here come the Leafs. 5.5 left to go now. It's kind of in auto drive and in I can't even think. Oh gosh. In autopilot is what I meant to say. Raptors tied up 85-85. See? Eleanor, the Raptor shimmy, tied it up. Offside at the New Jersey line. Who can do the most cheer? I don't know. Sam. Oh, yeah, that's right. The cheer. I have to cheer for the Devils. Thank you for reminding me. See what happens when it gets to about the past the 9 o'clock hour. My brain gets a little sleepy. 5 minutes left to go in the Devil zone. Schmid tries to play it up. Can't quite clear it. Toronto holds it in. Come on, Devils. Go in and pinch. Win that race. Get there. Chip it out. And they do. All the way down the ice. Don't go for icing. Good. Putting on the pressure. Yes, for Bachfist. Toronto turns it over. New Jersey with a chance right in front. Oh, Brody just got a stick on it. Great chance for the Devils. And they try to pass it back, but it splits the 2D and goes all the way down the ice. That was extremely, extremely close. Here we go again. Devils putting it up the middle, trying to break in. Toronto has 3 back. 3-on-3, cutting across. Nice little move. Nice stick, going for the wraparound. Oh, so close. Jack Hughes is looking real good. He's dangling all over the place now. Just can't make anything happen. Drops to one knee, back up. Hughes still with it. Hughes past another Toronto, slides it in the front. Quick shot. Couldn't get it through. Great play by Jack Hughes. Nice little dangle, but couldn't make it happen. Here comes Bunting on the flip side, and Bunting has his stick knocked out of his hands. No penalty called. Here come the Devils back. 2-on-2. They drop it, but the Leaf coming back was able to pick it up. Bunting now steps in, can't get it to Matthews. Here comes, is this Hughes again? No, it's Thomas Tatar. Thomas Tatar flying in, leaves it there for Hughes. Hughes can't get a shot off as it's blocked. Here comes Matthews. I feel like Matthews hasn't been on the ice for a while. It's going to come in just offside, and they're going to blow it down. We are going to get a face-off. So every time you cheer for the other team, they do well. Isn't it funny how that happens? So here we go. Race to the most goals this year. Chris Kreider has 33 goals. Draisaitl has 31. And Matthews is now tied with Ovechkin with 29 goals. So pretty good. Matthews only 4 goals back from the league lead. So he's still in it. Still a lot of hockey left to go. Quick shot. Nice save by Smead. Another shot just wide. 3 more likes to go. 3 more likes to go. Sandin, quick shot, tipped. Nice save. Great lateral movement by Smead to close the door and hold that out. Schmeed. Sorry, not Smead. You know, I didn't like my own stream. Oh, we're up to 469. 469. We need 1 more friend to make 470. Triton redeeming the wave. So again, how the wave works, we'll save it. We'll save it for the next break in the action. But how the wave works is I'm going to start it, and I want each and every one of you watching, you have to continue the wave. So, I'll just start it now. Here we go as we're counting down towards the end of the game. 3, 2, 1. Hey. All right, Triton, I see you. Coco, Coaster Mom, Charlie. All right, back to me. Hey. All right, Coaster Mom. Yep, there we go. Triton. Oh, 222. Oh, 222 seat was empty. The wave failed. That was fun. And the jersey is hammering away at the side of the Leafs net. It's going to come back. Raptors take the lead, 90-85. Oh, yeah. As the Kool-Aid man says, oh, yeah. Here's Toronto. Could we have 2 Toronto wins tonight? Spets is going to pass it back as everybody changes. 1:46 left to go. Here comes the Devils. Devils takes it away. Quick shot over the net. Toronto's going to try and get it out. They cannot do so. Held in by Jonas, the guy who we can't pronounce his last name. Siegenthaler. God, that's bad. Here comes Toronto. Toronto's going to get it out. Now they're going to move it, playing a little catch with Mikheyev. God, Mikheyev is so good. Here's Kemp coming in. Can't win the puck as here comes New Jersey. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. Here's Toronto. They're playing with it, holding it around, starting to move it up now. 30 likes. All right. Thank you, everybody, for the likes. Much appreciated. Can we find 1 more friend? If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. You will be number 470. Oh, quick chip almost tapped in by Engvall. So as I was saying, our next subscriber, whoever hits that button, will be number 470. What an honor that would be. So please consider hitting that subscribe button. Oh, and the cheer, redeem cheer for the Devils. 20 seconds left. Let's go, Devils. Let's go, Devils. I feel you need a happy ending. Oh, dear. Here comes the Devils, putting it in front. Great chip in, almost over the net. Can't get it back. Sandin's going to break it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good effort, New Jersey. Good effort. But that horn is going to do it. And that is going to be the end of the game tonight. What a blowout. That's the only way to say it. I can't even say it was a good effort by both teams. So let's look real quickly. 7-1 is your final. Goals are Jason Spezza, his 9th from Engvall. Austin Matthews, his 29th from Marner and Bunting. The 3 stars for tonight was Marner, Bunting, and Matthews. So David Kemp, his 5th goal from Mikheyev and Hall. Marner, his 13th from Matthews. Bunting, his 13th from Marner and Kempf. Engvall, his 7th from Simmons. Jack Hughes, his 12th from Snurgovich and Bratt. And then Marner, his 14th unassisted. Total shots on net, 36 for Toronto, 32 for the Devils. 0 for 2 on the power play. Toronto 0 for 3, the Devils. 54% in the faceoff circle for the Maple Leafs, 46 for New Jersey, 12 block shots for the Leafs, 6 for the Devils. And they just changed the stats on me. 9 hits for the Maple Leafs, 12 for the Devils. And that pretty much wraps up the stats. What a crazy, crazy hockey game this was. Absolutely mind-blowing how the Leafs came out and really blew the door wide open early and didn't take their foot off the pedals. So let's do one final look through the out-of-town scoreboard. I'm just going to back things up here. Boston with a 3-2 lead over Seattle with 1:37 left in the third. Tampa, San Jose still tied at 2s. End of the third, they are going to OT. Rangers beating my Panthers 5-2. Philadelphia with the comeback win 3-1 over Winnipeg. Pittsburgh, Washington tied at 3s, 4 minutes left in the third. New York Islanders 3-1 lead over Ottawa with 12.5 left in the third. Nashville with a 3-2 lead over Vancouver, end of the second. Dallas with a 2-1 lead in the second over Calgary. Arizona, Colorado 0-0, and that game just started. So that is your out-of-town scoreboard. And let's pull up the Raptors. Where are we? 6:20 left in the Raptor game. So maybe we can switch gears here a little bit. And if you guys are cool to hang out for a few minutes, maybe we can watch the end of the Raptor game together. So I'm just going to switch gears here. Some bonus coverage. Some NBA bonus coverage. So I'm going to leave, my screens are all going to be Maple Leafs and hockey. So apologies, I don't have basketball. But we're at 5:37 left in the fourth quarter. Uh-oh, come on. There we go. 5:37 left. Raptors with a 2-point lead, 95-93. I'm going to try and move some of this stuff around. It's blocking my scoreboard. Steve Dangle tonight. Car 5432. I have to apologize. I don't know who Steve Dangle is, and if I should know, shame on me. But this bonus coverage is good coverage because again, we have hit our 30 likes. So thank you for the 30 likes, and we are 1 subscriber away from 470. So now's the chance. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so and be that magical 470. Raptors steal the ball. Van Vliet puts it up to Siakam. Siakam looking to set up a play. You'll have to forgive me because I haven't watched a Raptor game a lot this year. Gary Trent Jr. puts up a 3, and that is not even close. Foul called. He's going to go to the line, shooting 3. So I tell you, I legit, I don't think I've watched much Raptors at all this year. Not because I haven't wanted to, just because they've been so up and down that I've had a hard time getting into it. Trent misses the first bucket. Anyways, if you're not a basketball fan and you're going to duck out, really appreciate you hanging into the game and being with us. Like I said, we'll be back Monday the 7th for Carolina. The return of Freddie Anderson. So that should be a good one. Lots of fun. Lots of fun. If you are a Raptor fan, hang with us for the next 4 minutes and 35 seconds of game time as Toronto now up 100-93 over Miami. And the whistle blown. So we'll have to see what the call is. Miami's jerseys are kind of weird. Kind of weird. Let's see if I can maybe I can turn up the actual commentary here.
That's just having games. And you mentioned it early on.
So you guys might be able to hear some of this.
What he asked for. So he's definitely not going to give up this opportunity. That Amy Audibert last night, I thought it was just one of the great quotes.
So it looks like there was a foul on the Raptors. A couple of free throws from Miami. Both are good. So we're now 195. Sam, no people at the game. Yeah, it is empty. Thank you for mentioning that. Good night, Eleanor. All the best, and thank you for being here. I didn't even realize there was nobody at the game. Here's Trent Jr. OG setting the pick. Coming in, taking it down. Oh, blocked. Big blocked. Denied. Here comes Miami, bringing the ball back. 4 minutes, just over 4 minutes to go in the fourth. Raptors hanging on to a 5-point lead. Miami cutting across the middle. Kicks it out. 3. It's up. It's good. 198. Toronto with the ball. 2-point lead. Hero puts in the bucket. Brings it closer. It's very weird to see no people. I tell you, I was at a Raptor game. I had the privilege. I sat courtside one game, but on the end, like by the basket. And I was so excited because I thought you'd hear all the trash talking and everything going on. And it was like nothing. It was so quiet. It was so quiet. But it's the best view ever. Best view ever. Oh, I guess I could mute this for the commercials. So we'll have to see. I'm not overly familiar as well with a lot of the players on the Heat. How is Lowry doing? So Lowry did not play tonight. He played last night, but Kyle Lowry did not play tonight. Van Vliet with 18 points. Gary Trent Jr. with 33. Siakam with 16. So it looks like the Raptors finally got it together after a slow start. For the Heat, Abadeu with 28 points. Butler with 16. And Tucker with 12. And Harrow with 14. So couple big point getters for the Heat. But Toronto is a much more balanced scoring so far from what I can tell. Looks like all the starters getting into the action. Yeah, the NBA is a lot of fun. NBA is a lot of fun. It's but it depends on what's happening in the game, right? I find sometimes when watching basketball, if they're not playing well, I'm going to sneeze. Sorry. Nope, it passed. When the Raptors are really clicking and they're playing well and they're making stuff happen, basketball's fun to watch. Host next hockey game. We need some Tim Hortons snacks during the game. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. We're actually due for a pretty gnarly snowstorm starting the next couple days. So we'll have to see if we can even get out for the next game and pick up some snacks. We'll have to get some Timbits. some Timbits, and I tell you, Tim Hortons, I love their chicken soup and their vegetable soup. I'm a soup guy, and their soups are delicious. Oh, now I want Tim Hortons. Thanks, Triton. A little breakfast sandwich, a little bacon and egg on an English muffin. Oh, delicious. Delicious. Maybe I'll have to get a little breakfast tomorrow. All right, here comes Van Vliet for the Raptors. Driving through the lane. Pulls up, stops, pops, looking for the foul, puts it up, doesn't go in, but gets the call. He's going to go to the line, shooting 2. You made potato soup. Oh, so let me tell you, Dallas, I've just discovered, well, not just, maybe a year ago or so, a couple of years back, I've discovered potato soup. And it is so delicious. When we were in Florida, when we went to California Pizza Kitchen, it was the first time I had a potato soup. And it was so good. It was like eating a baked potato. It was so delicious. So delicious. And there's a couple places around here that I love. Like for one, there's a Big Bone Barbecue, it's called. Big Bone. They make a really, really nice loaded potato soup. And I had the potato soup from Baton Rouge, and it wasn't so good. It was way too thick. And it was just like eating a bowl of mashed potatoes. But Big Bone Barbecue, fantastic potato soup. Miami driving in, and it's out of bounds. It's going to be Miami ball. 3:18 left to go. 3 seconds on the shot clock. 102.98 for the Raptors. Butler looking to inbound. Throws it up. Caught. Can't get the shot off. Shot clock violation. Turnover. Raptor ball. With bacon and cheese. Oh, so good. God help, don't mention it. It's so true. So this place, Dallas from Big Bone, they just put little pieces of barbecue bacon in there. Oh, it's fantastic. Freddie Van Vliet, top of the key, just above the 3-point line. Looking to make a move. Tries to draw the lane. Kicks it out into Ginobili. Ginobili pump fake back to Van Vliet. Van Vliet cutting in, puts it up, fade away, no good, but OG Ginobili with the rebound, puts it up for 2, 104.98. Toronto, 2:53 to go. I'll take extra cheese. So I have to say, obviously, I'm a big chicken noodle soup guy. I also love a good minestrone or pasta fagioli soup. But one of my go-tos, actually, I like a really good cabbage borscht as well. Love cabbage borscht. Oh, it looks like a technical foul. Van Vliet with the free throw makes it. Cabbage borscht is super good. And French onion. I'm a sucker for a good French onion soup. I will go out of my way to order, take out, or eat at a restaurant that has immaculate French onion soup. It used to be our tradition way back when we still lived at home. Saturday nights for hockey night, we had a Pickle Barrel restaurant around the corner, which I think is probably close to like what Cracker Barrel is in the States. And I'd get my chicken parmesan, my French onion soup, and we'd bring it home and watch the Leaf game. And there were no Saturday nights better. Sam, we need to go have cheese soup at La Cellar. Why do I feel like I've been there before? I know that name. Ginobili kicking it out, steps in, passes it out. Siakam for 3, no good. Rebound Miami. Toronto up by 6. La Cellar. I'm going to have to look up that place because that sounds really, really familiar. Miami, top of the key, looking to go down from the free throw line. Pump, no good. Now he picks up his dribble. Now he's stuck. Fade away. Doesn't go in. Siakam with the rebound. Here comes Van Vliet carrying it up. Oh, La Cellar at Epcot. That's no wonder why I've heard of it. Toronto puts it down the middle, up, can't get it in, taps in the rebound. I think that was Gary Trent Jr. Oh, there's some people in the crowd for the Raptors. There was about 10 of them there. Raptors now up 108-100, 138 left. Miami driving, big hard foul. Goes for the block, takes him down. Yeah, yell at the ref. You hit him hard. Come on. So Toronto making a press, trying to take 2 in a row from the NBA leading Miami Heat. At least I think they were NBA leading. Maybe it's just Eastern Conference. No, I guess they're not. Chicago seems to be. Oh, yeah. So Miami was leading until the Raptors beat them the other day. Chicago has surpassed them. So can Toronto take them off now? Toronto currently sitting 8th in the Eastern Conference. Missed free throw, Siakam with the board. Here come the Raptors, 128 as they're marching downfield, down court. Siakam looks crossover, cutting down the middle, drives, spins, drops the ball as he wanted to kick it out. Here comes Miami. Miami with numbers. Now they're setting up. Bob and weave. Oh, come on. Out of bounds. He went up for the 3, lost the handle. Was that Butler? And stepped out of bounds on his way back down. Gosh, the Raptors are so weird to call when you haven't watched basketball in so long. Jake, thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. Funny story with the shirt. I have no idea where I got it. I have no idea where it came from. And the material is kind of a weird material. And I used to only break it out for playoffs. But when we started streaming, I'm like, no, I need the shirt. I try the jersey, but the jersey just gets too hot. And this is great. It's light and it's nice and it does the job. So thank you. Appreciate it. And I will say, Jake, if you haven't already, you could be lucky number 470 if you wouldn't mind hitting, if you're able, hit that subscribe button. We typically do hockey and a bunch of other stuff. You can see some of our other videos, Disney and Legos and retro streams and cooking, a little bit of everything. But we are 1 subscriber away from 470. All right. So if you'd consider it. Oh, Triton redeeming the floss. Oh, the Raptor floss. All right, Triton. Hang on, 15 seconds. Here we go. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Miami puts it in. 2-point game, 6.7 left. And a timeout called. All right, Triton, I'll do your floss. So yeah, Jake, as I was saying, if you wouldn't mind, hit that subscribe button and join us for future streams. And you could be magical number 470. Here you go, Triton. Where else are you going to get live flossing during a basketball or hockey game? Only from this goof. Oh, whew. Go Raptors. Raptors are going to pull this one off. I got a feeling. Oh, boy. Whew. All right. That was fun. I'm going to have to go through and look how many flosses and redemptions we got hit with today. But I can't believe we are 1 subscriber away from 470. That is so cool. So cool. We are going to get there. Our goal, our overall channel goal, is to get to 500 by May 1st. So we got time. We could do this. We just have to chip away a couple each week. And you guys are a big part of the reason why you're making this happen. So thank you. And thank you so much. So we got a couple seconds left in the game, 6.7 seconds. And if you're just tuning in, yes, we know this is not Toronto, New Jersey. This is the Raptors and the Heat bonus coverage following the Leaf blowout over the Devils. Here we go. Jump ball. Or sorry, not jump ball, inbounding. 6.7 left. Raptors up by 2. To Ginobili off the inbound. He lays it in. Raptors go up 110, 106. 6.1 remaining. What a play. Inbounding all the way to Ginobili, who pretty much could have grabbed and dunked that. I think Drake, sitting courtside, likes what he sees. He says, "You used to call me on your cell phone," as I dunk that over your head. Nice play. Inbounding, grabbed it to Ginobili, who could have dunked it, but just drops it in the bucket. Raptors 110, Miami 106. 6.1 seconds left in the fourth. Bonus coverage here on Samwell B12. The Leafs took the Devils to school, and now the Raptors trying to take 2 straight from the Miami Heat. Toronto sports doesn't get any better than this. Toronto doubleheader. My dad does not really like basketball, but watched the Raptors when made the playoffs. Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. You know, that's everybody started watching when they made the playoffs. And when they won that championship, I was downtown for work when the day of the parade. And it was insane. Like, everyone just left early because getting home was going to be a nightmare on the TTC or the GO Transit. And I remember I was actually at Union Station as the buses were kind of crossing by the side of Union Station, and I went to peek through the doors. It was just a sea of people. It was insane. But it was so cool just to be that close to it. Here we go. Miami inbounding. 6.1 to go. Ball is in play. Quick 3. No good. Rebound. Raptors grab it. Holding it. And that is the ball game. Raptors take it. Miami down. 110-106. Back-to-back Toronto wins. Leafs beat the Devils. Raptors beat the Heat. And that is how we roll. Toronto sports crushing it. Well, everyone, thank you so much for a spectacular evening of hockey and basketball. We got our 30 likes. We got so close to 470. I'll put it out there. Last call to hit that subscription button and be the magic of number 470. You can have that honor by taking 40. And you can tell everybody, hey, I subscribed to Samwell B12 and I was number 470. And they'll all say, who and why? I'm just kidding. Anyways, till next time, friends, we will definitely hit more milestones together. I hope you guys have had as much fun as I have. It's been a wonderful evening. Again, our next live stream will be February 7th, which is a Monday, versus the Carolina Hurricanes, the return of Freddie Anderson. I may have some other videos to put up, some YouTube shorts, maybe some Rise of the Resistance, put up a new video for that. So we will see what we get up and going. And of course, we have another snowstorm coming. So we might just have to post the camera and do another live snowfall. We'll see how much fun that snow is going to be. Tiffany, great. I'm so happy to be here. I know I had a fun. You guys are a blast as always. Thank you so much from everyone here, the Samwell B household, from your Toronto Maple Leafs and your Toronto Raptors. We say thank you for the support. Take care, stay safe, and good night.